Alright, hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Hartlepool United career mode. Bear with me, I'm just checking the sound. Hoping it's working okay. It is not going to show me. That's useful. Yeah, that was working fine. Okay. It didn't want to show me at first. It was like, do we want to see if the sound works? And it was like, well, I better had. Right, well, anyway, welcome to another episode of the most must-see career mode on the YouTube space. And if you disagree, you're wrong. Of course, as usual, if audio issues come about, I did try a fix, which was uninstalling and reinstalling Twitch. So it might work again, it might work properly, it might not. There's, I guess, two chances really. But ultimately, we've given it a try to fix it, and if it don't work, it don't work. If it does work, then at least we found a fix for it. But also as well, Wi-Fi has been a bit spotty today. I guess the whole kind of signal's been a bit spotty today as well. So connection ain't fantastic. So if there's any lag today, more than usual, that will be why. Wi-Fi is kind of, yeah, just not that great today, and neither is the mobile data. So basically, a lot of it is down at the moment because we try to fix stuff. So it might lag out of it. Hopefully it doesn't affect it too much. But today, we've got Sutton away from home, Exeter at home. We then got Crewe away from home, Salford at home again, and then we finish off once again against Exeter in the Papa John's Trophy, I think. Yes, there's the Papa John's Trophy. It's the only competition we're still in. I don't know why I had to think about that there. But yeah, Papa John's Trophy it is. Anyway, League 2 it looks like this. Goal difference has taken a bit of a hit after last game, but we move, I guess. Sometimes the goals and games just don't want to work sometimes. You know Stevenage, who are bottom of the league, they went and smashed us 5-0. So now they're off the bottom of the league, and we are still in second, but the goal difference has gone a bit of a south, really. I think we've conceded, looking at the number, I think we've conceded the most in the league now. Joint most with Barrow. Wasn't the plan. Um, Bear with me, guys. Is Twitch malfunctioning on my phone? That might be a problem as well. Hopefully it doesn't. Anyway, let's go over what happened last episode and then we'll get into this episode. So we kicked it off with a 2-0 win against Colchester, which was a fantastic start. We defended so well, and Mancini did well as well. Harrogate and 3-0 win there as well. 2 clean sheets in a row is mad, but it happened. We then lost 4-3 to Wimbledon in the first round of the FA Cup because of reasons. I don't really want to go into detail, but basically it was a bit rigged. Let's just put it to that. Bit rigged. Forest Green, we beat them, and then Stevenage, we absolutely got destroyed by them. Also a bit rigged because they had every shot on target that they scored. So it's the way it goes sometimes. But we will finally and hopefully bounce back today with these 5 games. We've got the league leaders, and a win over them sets us up to catch up with them. And if they drop points in their next game between us and them, we might end up going top. It's going to be a big order because the goal difference of ours is absolutely diabolical. But we just never know. So take a look at the news then. Stevenage's 5-0 win ends Hartlepool's unbeaten run. Stevenage's win meant they put a halt to Hartlepool's unbeaten run. Fans are concerned that Hartlepool's form might suffer as a result, with the team's confidence sure to have been dented by the defeat. 4-goal Rasmussen torments Hartlepool's defence. Rasmussen impressed pundits with 4 goals to his name against the stunned Hartlepool United side. We've got the top scorer in the league, with Harry Howell currently on 11 goals in 13 appearances, which is fantastic. Especially since he's not been around all the season because of international duty as well. So 11 goals being the top scorer is mad. 3 assists as well for the Welshman, and then Curtis Mills' Hartlepool United struggles continue. Desperate to get the best out of Mills, Tshabalala has tried fielding the player in several different positions. The attacking midfielder, though, seems to have struggled wherever he plays in the team. Will the manager now have to make a decision on this player's long-term future at Hartlepool United? If it's laggy a little bit again, the stream today, it's the internet. Internet's been poor. and it will be poor over the next few days. So hopefully we can work around it and it won't affect the save too much. Jamie Reid getting in there for Stevenage after they beat us. Funnily enough, Rasmussen got 4. And Jamie Reid, I don't even think he got 1, or maybe he got 1 goal. But Rasmussen didn't get in the team of the week, and Jamie Reid did, which is quite funny, ultimately. To me, anyway. But I think that's us all caught up. As far as I'm aware. Keeps cutting out on my stream. I don't know if that's just on my end or if it's on anyone else's end. But we go in and we hope that this episode comes out hunky-dory. A couple of talents there I just saw. Excuse me. Where did the... We do need a right back. And I believe I had a right back on the list, didn't I? He played against us. Who was it? From Forest Green, it was Charlie Thompson. He was 69 rated. I know it says we don't know about him enough about him, but we saw in the game he was 69 rated. He could come in for Alonso. Sutherland's still at 80. He is still going like mental, and he doesn't want to come back. He's unwilling to relocate. He's like, maybe don't go back there yet. He's a mad player, isn't he? And did we accept this Nemeni and Kosi offer? We did. But anyway, let's get to the first game of the day against Sutton. Hopefully we win, but I don't know. Honestly, I couldn't tell you. We're going to put Duncan back in goal now because of Mancini conceding 5, so we'll see what Duncan's able to do. My stream keeps completely freezing. I don't know if it's actually freezing or if it's just... I'm so confused. I can't tell if it's running okay or not. Well, we'll go into it and hope. Duncan in goal. McGregor is tired, so we'll move him out. And Kosi comes in for today. Galloway, Contreras. We'll put in McDonald for Contreras. Moffat at left. Cochrane and Mills can stay. Roberts will come out for Munoz. And then we'll put in Ochoa here. And we'll leave like that. A win would be good to open the stream. If the stream's actually going to work. Which I hope it does. Keeps cutting out. But that's because of connection that's going around in the town just now. Bit of a pain in the arse. What can you do? But anyway, this is a team for the game against Sutton United. Duncan in goal. Moffat and Nkosi as the fullbacks. McDonald and Galloway as the centre-backs, with Galloway captain in the side, Cochrane centre-mid, Mills cam, Ochoa left wing, Munoz right wing, Howell and Rodriguez up top. And we will put the goal news on, and we'll see where we're at the end of this game. Hopefully, we will be catching up to Exeter, even if we don't overtake them, if we beat them, because the goal difference is so poor after that loss. But we can be in range of them. They've got some tired players, have Sutton United, so take advantage of them. And I like that name of the left mid, Yeppy Yeppy. Cool name there. But without further ado, let's get into it. This is like this... Oh, what's this stadium called? Oh, I'll know it when I see it. I want to say it's Sixfields, but that's Northampton. It's either that or Gander Green Lane. Gander Green Lane, knew it. Oh, good remembering there from me. Top 10 rememberings of the week. They got a Sutton tifo here. But yeah, it's a pain in the arse. The internet's got a bit wobbly today. And the old kind of system's been on and off, so I'm hoping it holds out throughout the episode here today. If it doesn't, then I'll just cancel this and do it another day. I don't really want too many of the episodes ruined. I've already got enough ruined episodes with the audio issues that I can't control. But I did try and uninstall and reinstall Twitch. Maybe that'll fix it. Fuck knows. got a lot of water today because it is warm. And I've just been to the gym, so I'm needing to hydrate. We've got the boys ready. We've got some big names on the bench. This team is good enough to go up. That's not up for debate, I don't think. I think the debate is my playing ability. That's the problem. The playing ability isn't very good either, so hopefully we go and we win the first game, and hopefully we have a good day today without me wanting to not play by the third game like last time. But we'll start upbeat and we'll see where we're at. Of course, there could be audio issues. Of course, there could be connection issues with the Wi-Fi being spotty. Good block, Galloway. Angle wins it back, but a good block again from Ewan Galloway. The ball's across. It's going to go out of play unless Yepi can reach it, which he can't. An early scare, but Galloway sorting it out. Top goal scorers in the league by 8 goals, but we are a joint worst defence as well after that embarrassing loss to Stevenage. So we need to... I say we need to focus upon the defence. I do defend, it's just... sometimes the ball will bounce in their favour. Sometimes the goalkeeper will lose all ability. I'm not the greatest defender, I'll grant you that. I probably should have conceded the amount I have, but I am trying. That's also not remotely close to where I crossed it with Nkosi there. And now we've got no right back. Galloway stepped in. Missed it, but he's got the pace as Galloway. So is Nkosi, actually. Managed to be able to catch up and get back. Mills with a block. Don't get the ball. Of course I don't. Why would I? Good move by Sutton and a good save by Duncan. I don't know who it was. I think it was Angol. Got away from McDonald there. Forced to save out Duncan. Is my Xbox updating stuff? Hold on. No. Alright, I'm just making sure. Because there's an update. There was updates I needed to do. I still need to do. But that might be why the episode's been a bit spotty as well. I don't know about that one, Chief. We're going to have to review the footage on that. Duncan was right there ready to save it and suddenly didn't. I'm not about that life. The header was right at him. And he looked like he was going to save it and suddenly didn't. I don't know. Have to review that one. It's a good header. Don't get it wrong. Ochoa jumped behind his man. But I think Duncan's got to be getting that, hasn't he? I thought he did have it. I thought it was no worries. I thought there was no worries with that header and we got it sorted, but doesn't seem to be the case as Hernan Campos opens the scoring for Sutton. First goal of the season. That's our 30th conceded already this season. As we go up the divisions, we're going to have to work on this defence. But again, apologies one more time if there's cuts in this episode, any lag. That is just the internet and there's nothing I can do about it. The audio issues we know about now, it's become well known. I've tried to fix for it, but I don't know if it'll work. Oh, why is it? And I might be just me being bad. But it feels like Rodriguez, when I try and sprint with him, despite him having like 80 odd pace, he feels like a JCB. It might just be me, or it might just be the game itself, but it just doesn't feel like Rodriguez is as fast as it says in the can. Might be because he's 6 foot as well. Harry Howell should equalise. Doesn't. It's a good save. Corner anyway. Ochoa to take. Galloway is the target. It's going to come to Rodriguez. McDonald. Why not? That's why not. He shot it straight at Yepi. And we'll take a throw in. Curtis Mills. He's had a struggle of a season so far. I'm hoping he can pick it up. Cochrane has not decided to turn in the direction I wanted him to. That's useful. Opted. He's not going to bother. Didn't feel like it. I do lunge maybe a bit too much, but at the same time, when I don't lunge, I don't get the ball. It's tackled by Nkosi and it's going to be a throw into Sutton. Also, I apologise as well if you can hear lawn mowing outside. Oh, fuck off. McDonald's not picked up his man there. It's a good save from Duncan. We are struggling. I'm going to be 100 with you guys. I don't really feel like doing an episode today. Just purely because it's such a nice day. But I'm trying to keep the Monday, Wednesday, Friday thing going for at least a little while. For the uploads. Joe does have the pace to take it all along on his own here. He might have the movement here as well. Fran Ochoa needs an option. Gets that option. And Jack Cochrane, who for whatever reason, and there might be a reason behind it, takes a touch. I shouldn't say thought, I hoped he was going to rocket it off his right. But then he took a touch and then took it on his left. And they got blocked. That was a good header. Don't get me wrong, the header was good. It's just, I thought Duncan had it and he didn't. I'm not upset about their goal. It was a good goal. It's just annoying. We're aiming for the 5'6" guy, yeah? Many and Kosi try to battle with Boldvine here. It's going to come back to Fran Ochoa. On the edge to Curtis Mills for the first goal of the season. Not to be just yet. He struggled in front of goal. He got a few good goals. He got plenty of goals last year to Curtis Mills, but this year just hasn't felt the same. I don't think the stream's lagging. I think it's just my internet's bad. I think the stream's running fine. Bitrate might be a bit too high. I don't know. Ochoa towards McDonald. Good save again. We've got to be going for the equaliser soon, boys, or it might hit on us and get a second, and I don't want that. It's exactly what they could do here if we're not careful. Defensively, we're a mess right now. McDonald does pick it up and can bring it away. I do like McDonald as a defender, but I don't know how much more I can give him chances because he's not growing as fast as the other defenders. And even the defenders coming through the academy are somewhat better. Good save, Duncan. Don't know how they got through there. Blocked by Galloway, and now Nkosi can bring it clear. Munoz. My game audio is being weird as well, but that's just on the game. It should be coming up fine on stream. Cochrane. Ochoa. Cuts in. Gets caught, but the ref sees nothing wrong with it. Curtis Mills. Oh, come on. What does the Welshman have to do? I wanted to cut him, just for the record, I wanted to cut him with Ochoa there and shoot, but then I got caught. And I didn't really feel confident taking the shot on him anymore. Make sure my adapter's in my controller properly, which it is. It's probably something on the stream/game/connections end. I don't really know what's going on. Galloway! Oh, off the line. Back in by Howell. Not enough on it. Bro, how have we not equalised, though? Like, genuinely. Cochrane into Ochoa. Back to Cochrane. Heavy touch. We're going to try and fashion something like this, but they're pressing hard. I'm getting nobody. I suppose everyone's still forward, isn't they? Nobody in midfield. I suppose everyone's still far from the corner. And Kosi gets caught. Galloway's going to have to deal with it, which he does. We've had a lot of the chances. They took the early goal, of course, but we've had plenty of chances and we haven't found a net yet, which is concerning. Because that was the problem last year. We didn't have a finisher. Either lock onto Cochrane or Mills. Don't lock onto both, and certainly don't lock onto neither. Good tackle on Kosi, but Mills can't keep it. And it's said, well, the game has said, the ref has said, it was actually a foul by Nemeni and Kosi. Don't know how much was actually given there, but it's okay. Galloway wins it back and Nkosi can play it clear to Mills. Now it's going to be Munoz, who I'm wondering why I started, to be honest, because he's barely been involved. Carlos Rodriguez does have some space, though, to take the shot on, and it's 1-1. That's why I started Munoz. He can assist Carlos Rodriguez and give us an equaliser just before the break. It's been coming, and it's deserved. But at the same time, it feels like I'm fighting the world on this game today. Everything's going wrong. Connection's awful. Audio issues could come in at any point still, even though I tried to fix them. It is warm. The game's audio is bugging out my ears. It's just all not on my side today, which is absolutely fine, because I wasn't planning on streaming anyway. But I am now. And it's the way she goes, apparently. I don't know how many that is for Rodriguez now. I want to say 8. Or 9. Maybe even 10? I don't know. I don't know. Number 9, maybe? No, number 10 for number 9. Second player in Hartlepool colours to get double figures now in the league after his strike partner, Harry Howell. Nothing less than we deserve for the attacking pressure we put on. Oh, Moffat. Good step in by McDonald. Why we get... I don't know where these 4 minutes to come from, but fair enough, I guess. Ochoa. Howell. And now Cochrane's making the move. Rodriguez is not going to be there. I thought he was. Okay. That's a back... I mean, that's a back pass, isn't it? I thought Rodriguez was going to run with me, and then suddenly he stopped. Nkosi. Could still get one more chance if Munoz can get the ball. Can Nkosi get the ball? No, it's not going to come to our possession. It's going to be one last chance, actually. There's half for Sutton, but Moffat will get it away, and that should be half-time, and it is. 1-1 at the break. I don't know about Sutton, but we definitely deserve our goal. Regardless, it is 1-1. It's a good header from their small player because we didn't pick him up. And Ochoa tried to get in, but Campos got in front of him and got the header in. So fair play at Sutton for opening the scoring, but we equalised for Carlos Rodriguez. And I could see us winning this. The chances we were making there, the opportunities we had. 1-0 to Gillingham over Crewe, 0-0 between league leaders Exeter and Salford, 1-1 between Stevenage and Tranmere. I'm really hoping Salford does a favour, by the way. Forest Green drawing 0-0 with Rochdale, 0-0 between Colchester and Wimbledon, 1-0 to Mansfield Town over Grimsby Town. We've got 1-0 to Leyton Orient over Newport County, 2-0 to Bradford City, come on, even though they're rivaling us a bit now, which is kind of scary. But they're leading Crawley Town 2-0. 1-0 to Carlisle United over Swindon Town. Doncaster drawing 0-0 with Morecambe. 1-0 to Harrogate over Barrow as their game is in the 30th minute. And looking at the match facts, we have got 56 to 44 in terms of possession, 8 shots to their 5, but only 1.8 expected goals to their 1.6. I feel like we've done better than that, to be honest, but maybe I'm probably biased. Although we did have a lot of the attacking pressure that half. I'm hoping we can build on that and find a winner here at Gander Green Lane. I've realised what's up with my audio, by the way. I think it's turned itself down. Either that or I've turned it down at some point. Munoz gets caught, wins it back, but won't get the ball. Because, why would he? Ah, oh, smart. That was smart. I'll give you that, mister. Whatever your name was. I think it was Hart. I wanted to be Nkosi, but I guess we'll go Galloway instead. Good cut. Probably went Galloway instead. Nkosi to Mills. Yeah, it is a poor pass, but it's also not the pass I did, so probably the reason why it's a poor pass. Fuck off if that... Like, if that goes in, I might actually just quit the episode then and there. There's no chance that goes in on any planet, apart from Earth, apparently. If that fucking goes in, I'm done. Like, there's too many screamers in League One for my liking. Howell into Rodriguez. What a finish. And what a bit of play from Harry Howell to run down that side and just lift it into the number 9. Moments after Sutton nearly took the lead with a screamer, Rodriguez gets a beautiful finish of his own. Not quite the screamer that was attempted at the other end, but a goal has been scored, and it is the Peruvian prince, Carlos Rodriguez. And we are leading Sutton. So moments after I thought we were going to go down, we've actually gone up. I'll check something while play stopped. There's definitely something buggy in my audio. Go with that, see how it works. Just doesn't feel loud enough, if that makes sense. But now I've turned it louder, so it should be okay. Mills, Munoz. Oh my god, we could be a hat trick for Rodriguez. Oh, it's a good save. We instantly won the ball back as well, and we could steal in there. Fran Ochoa trying. With Rodriguez, can't get the ball to Harry Howell. Try to press a bit more. It's a good ball over, and we may be caught out here, boys. Donald, all right, ref. Okay, we got the ball back. Never mind. Sorry, ref. Ignore my earlier complaints, please. Mills, Howell, Ochoa. Oh my god! What a fucking thundercunt from Fran Ochoa. He's been working on that shooting, I'll tell you what. And it's come good. I honestly thought he'd ballooned that over, I'm not going to lie. This keeper's starting to lose his mind, you can tell. It's a great layoff from Harry Howell. And Fran Ochoa just booms that into the top right. No chance, fella. Even if you wanted to, there's no chance stopping that fella. And it's 3-1 Hartlepool United, and we could run away with it here, honestly, lads. They'll probably get a goal out of nowhere for no reason, but such is the course of the game. McDonald with a good tackle, then he got tackled. He still have the ball. And Rodriguez lays up to Munoz. I just don't feel like he's a winger. Go on, Mills. Oh, he's not going to Mills. He's going to Cochrane. I wanted to lay off Mills to try and get his first goal of the season, man. That's mad to say after so many goals last year. So many important goals came from that Welsh wizard in the midfield. We've got nobody picking up Campos here, or just Campos actually, I apologise. The pass was, or the shot I should say, was woeful. And I don't understand why there was no picking up of the man there, but it's worked out for us. Mills out to Munoz. Rodriguez will be looking for his hattie, and he might find it with a good ball from Munoz. Not quite the connection. I think a defender put him off there. But not the connection you'd expect from Carlos Rodriguez off the header. Again, you don't usually expect Carlos Rodriguez to do a header, even if he is 6 foot. Not really a header. Turned into a dog there. Ochoa. Trying to find a way through, but good closing down from Sutton. I'd just like to... Right, I want to explain that bit of play there defensively. I'm trying to go to Nkosi and bring him across, but he just doesn't want to go to him. We're going to bring Nkosi off anyway from McGregor. But it just doesn't want to have me be the right player there. I went through, I think, 3 or 4 different players, and I still didn't get to Nkosi, but thankfully it was a poor shot, and it was a good save in the end from Duncan. But still, Campos is a regen, I thought as much. So he had 5 shots there, and I saw the picture. Looked very much like a regenerative player. Block. Yeppy with the chance, but McGregor closes the power shot down. I'm just going to get it clear. I don't trust this game. Right, I wanted it to go to a player, but, you know, we ain't fussy around here. We're going to make some other changes as well. Bring on Roberts, and we'll bring on Nezovic as well as Sar. Just to freshen things up. I'm going to be honest, I didn't know Contreras was on the bench. Oh no, I did know Contreras was on the bench because he was tired. I rested him. Never mind, I'm an idiot. So okay, McDonald's on a stellar job today, as usual. Plays above his rating, to be fair. I'm wondering just to keep McDonald on anyway, because he is good. McGregor's fucking good. Maybe we don't need a right back. Get the growth from McGregor. Very good. Rodriguez. Gonna try and knock it across to Cochrane. Maybe don't put it in the air for someone that small. Next time, smile. Default to Moffat. Cochrane. Fran Ochoa now. Cochrane. The foul on Ochoa. And it'll be brought back. Yellow card for Jonathan Borden. There's no need for that. Ochoa getting fouled. And a free kick goes to the away side. With Cochrane standing over it, I'm not going to shoot it unless I want to, I guess, but I don't think I will. Maybe try and knock it in. I want to try and knock it to Rodriguez, but I have no idea where he is. What if we pass it short? Turn to McGregor. He turns. He shoots. It's an awful shot because he's a right back. Maybe should have power shotted that one. Sar, good tackle. Be a throw in, I think, to Sutton, but gives us a chance to get back. He's got Hart taking the throw here, but I don't believe he will be because he's not the right back. The right back is Borden. Good read from Moffat. Even better read from Borden. But he has to be careful with that yellow card. Throw in goes Hartlepool's way. McDonald into cut. Oh, okay. For a second I thought the pass had gone wrong. Oh my god. That pass has gone wrong. Ochoa's redeemed himself though. Very good interception. Cochrane. I just want to be able to play the pass off without having a heavy touch beforehand. Oh, bollocks. Good tackle. McDonald. McGregor. Out wide to... Well, it was meant to be to Roberts, but it was red. And I didn't think it would read that easily, but who knows. I guess this game sometimes figures itself out. Yeppy coming in off the left. Good effort. Save from Duncan though. No worries on that one. Nezovic. Roberts. That was not for Ochoa. That could work though. Oh, that has worked. Completely. It's worked perfectly. I can't even speak. It's worked perfectly, but I didn't even mean it. The fuck? I was meant to go to Sarr in the first place, but Ochoa knocking it down works even better. Because I didn't expect it. And I sure as hell didn't mean it. And it's 4-1 now to Hartlepool United. And whether they score again or not, which they probably will, because this game is the way that it is. But even if they do, we are clear now. 4-1 to the good here at Gander Green Lane. It took us a bit to get started, but this whole second half has belonged to Hartlepool United. And I'm happy with it. I'm happy with the display, and hopefully we can continue this good form. Although some of these passes that should be making it aren't making it, kind of pissing me off, I can't lie. Campos gets a decent effort. It isn't Campos. I have to remember that. It's just Campos. And it also wasn't even him, it was Angle. Shows what I know. Goal kick anyway, Hartlepool. We have got whatever many minutes of injury time, plus around 30 seconds in normal. About to find out the extent of the injury time. It's 4 minutes. Unsure why, because the game's done and dusted, but it's fine. Sarr can maybe find a second. Oh, good save, Rose. That was a dream of a ball in, though, from Ethan Roberts. The way it flew in, just magnificently, just clipped it in onto the head of Jean-Paul Sarr, but couldn't find a way past the goalkeeper for a 5th time today. Roberts will try and deliver this in. Will we find a way? Passed it for the 5th time. It's off the line from Jean-Paul Sarr's header. He's trying to win it back, trying to keep this alive. Ethan Roberts, heavy touch, and gets caught alongside Nezovic, who has gone down. It's not Nezovic who has gone down. I think it might be McDonald. It isn't McDonald. Who is it? It's full time. There may be a knock up the other end of the pitch. And I don't even know who it is. I swear, if that's fucking Rodriguez, because I think it might be Rodriguez now I've thought about it. If that's Carlos Rodriguez, I'm fuming, by the way. It does give more opportunity for Jaime Arango to get involved. I really hope that's not a long-term injury for our number 9. If it is the number 9 who's even gone down. Bit of a collision there when we try to get the ball through with Roberts and that player who went down injured on our team as well, which I believe might have been Carlos Rodriguez, but we'll have a look in a minute. A 4-1 win, though, let's not understate that. A big win and a good bounce back from that absolute horrible loss at the hands of Stevenage. 57 to 43 in terms of possession, 17 shots to 11 and 5.6 expected goals to 2.7. Means that we do win, and deservedly so as well. As you look at the stats here, was it Rodriguez? No, it was Ochoa, man of the match. You know what? I'm really liking Ochoa now. The way that he's come back from his loan spell and he's performing. I think he's a long-term player for this career mode, honestly. I think he's a long-termer. Whether he still has that potential he had before or not, I do love him, and he is a fantastic player off that left-hand side. Goal and assist from the Argentinian today at 9.6. Carlos Rodriguez was the one with the knock. Hopefully it's not serious. Went down holding his elbow, so hopefully it's just a bruised elbow or something with his shoulder and not anything serious. But a brace from him today, and it's 8.6 once again. He's just a machine at the moment. He'll either assist or score every game, sometimes both. Munoz off the wing with a 7.8 and an assist. Maybe I underestimated his performance today, but we were all very good today. All the team was good. Jean-Paul Sarr with a goal as well after he came on, and Duncan with a good rating, 7.7. Not quite a clean sheet, But 7 shots on his goal, saved 6. Did let in that header from Campos, which I thought was easier to save than miss. Or easier to save than not save, I guess. But unfortunately, he doesn't keep the clean sheet today. But it's still a 4-1 victory. And Harry Howell, a bit slow for his standards, but it was a good assist to set up the Rodriguez goal. I believe it was the second Rodriguez goal. And not really any bad players. Nezovic came on quite late, so we ain't going to judge him. Man of the match for them was Hernan Campos, who is a regen. 64 rated. I thought if he was a bit higher, maybe take a look at him, but I think we've got plenty of strikers, and I think I'm happy with what we got. Sam Hart with an 8.1 as well. Both those players get 8.1. He did quite well keeping that right side. Munoz couldn't do much. He did get an assist, of course, but couldn't do much otherwise in that game. And maybe it's not Munoz being bad. Maybe it was that left back being good. The assist coming from Talasco Segovia as well, and the goalkeeper putting in a decent effort today, but couldn't do everything. 11 shots on his goal, 7 saves, 4 conceded, which means we do go and win 4-1. And with Exeter winning as well, it won't matter that we've won 4-1 because they'll still be 6 points clear. Rodriguez had a 5-day injury, which means if we don't have a midweek game, he's immediately back. It could have been a lot worse. But of course, C-Rod is one of our main players, potential to be special, and he'll be here the whole way, definitely. Unless he does something ridiculous with his rating. I don't see a situation arising where he exits the club. There's a couple of players. I know we're only Season 3 and we're still in League 2, but there's a few players that I already see like that. And even if we don't keep them all, they're in my mind right now. I do want to keep some Season 1ers to when we get to the hopefully Champions League final. There's a few Season 1ers I want to keep. One of them is Rodriguez. For definite. There's a couple maybes, but one for definite is that man who is out for 5 days with that bruised shoulder injury. And Union St. will accept that loan deal for Nemeni and Kosi. And even though we've only got one right back that's fit right now, I'm sure we'll have enough to cover. The problem is now, ladies and gentlemen, Bayern Munich want to say Nezovic on a... Okay, you know what? Fine, mate. We'll probably load him out and then sell him because he is too good for this club. It's a Sutherland story, really. Didn't realise his rating would go that high up when we switch positions for him. And then Charlie Thompson, this is a man who we're looking at potentially. I'm not going to commit to it, but potentially coming at right back. Although I do like McGregor. And I kind of want to give him the chance. But we still need another right back regardless. So maybe we pull one out the academy. Or maybe we go in for Charlie Thompson anyway. I don't know. We're not at January yet. We won't be at January till next episode, which will be on Monday. Just kind of a little youth academy check here. We could bring up Vergara. I think we will bring up Vergara as well. Good potential. Decent wing back. What are we looking at ratings wise? We've got Porter, who could be coming up soon. We've got Vergara, who I think I'm going to bring up now. Purely because we need that right back cover. And a couple of good players here, but some slacking a little bit. We'll keep an eye on them for now. Problem is, we've just got too much of an inflated squad. We need to get some of these players gone, whether it be permanently or whether it be on a loan basis. I think we're just going to have to be mean and cut some, I think. Rather than loaning them all out. Which I don't mind loaning them all out and get some experience with them, but we've just got too many people. That's about it. Alright, so up next then, Exeter. Jean-Paul Sarr wants to start. And he will get the start, obviously, because Carlos Rodriguez is injured. And then Vergara will be about. Won't get this start against Exeter, of course, because it's the biggest game of the season so far. But he will be in the plans. Probably, if we don't sign Thompson, he'll be a backup to McGregor. If we do sign Thompson, he'll go out on loan. So, that's where we're at with him. McGregor seems fully fit, or fit enough anyway. He didn't play much last game. He couldn't have this game, and stop crying about it. Problem is, though, today we are without our number 9, who is very fast, and I'm going to go check his development plan, see if there's anything else he can do. to make him become more of an all-rounder because he's got enough pace now. Doesn't feel like he's got pace, but he is very fast. So we're going to try and switch him to a different... We'll go more complete striker, I think, for a bit more. Works on his shooting still and get the rest of it. But look at potential to be special. Don't know how many people we've got on statuses right now. We've got Moffat showing great potential. Plenty of these guys out on loan, I believe, have some kind of potential tag, which is probably why I sent them out on loan. McGregor's got great potential, which I'm happy to continue to try and farm. Malangu does as well. We need to try and rotate him in at some point, but not this game because it's bloody Exeter. Nezovic we're going to loan out and then eventually move on because he's too good for the club. Out with that, I don't think there's any other potential tags. I was hoping Franachoa still kept his. Robert still has exciting prospect, but Franachoa doesn't have his anymore, which is kind of annoying. But I still think he's got plenty to give for this team. Let's switch it to a wide playmaker. We get acceleration and skill moves up a bit. Not that I use skill moves, but 5-star Franachoa could be hot. Anyway, up next then, Exeter City. In what is a first versus second clash. I could probably tell you that we're going to lose this, but we're going to give it a damn good fight. Rodriguez would have absolutely been in the plans. And the reason we can't use him is because I think it was Roberts. But we've got plenty of people to sort it out. And it gives Arango maybe a chance against one of the big boys in the league to come off the bench and maybe do something for us. I'm honestly considering not letting Arango go on loan. But I'm thinking the lack of cup competitions that we're in now, it's probably the right move to let him continue on his loan for the rest of the season. I just like using him. But to get the best out of him, we could send him away and he'll come back even better. He was one with an exciting prospect. Whether he still has it, I'm not sure because he's got loan status right now, but I'm hoping he comes back with maybe 5 or 6 growth. Maybe I'm asking for too much for half a season, but maybe 3 or 4 growth. If it was a full season, maybe 5 or 6 growth would do me fine. But anyway, taking a look at the news, and before we head into this next game, Rodriguez next braces Hartlepool grab win over Sutton. Rodriguez got his name on the score sheet for Hartlepool United in their 4-1 against Sutton United. And we clash with Exeter. This might be a different spiel because it's first versus second. But I don't know. It is a bit of a different spiel. Hartlepool United host Exeter City in a massive fixture that could decide which of these teams end up taking the league title. Audiences around the country will be looking forward to the clash between the top 2 in the division, with most pundits convinced this potential decider will live up to its billing. Hartlepool United are reported to be confident they can strike a significant blow to the hopes of the league leaders, but their opponents Exeter City know that landing the 3 points will leave them in a very strong position as the season heads towards its climax. First of all, it's December, but second of all, they will be in a good spot if they beat us, which they could do. Be 9 points clear unless Bradford, who I believe are 2 points behind us, win their game, in which case they'll be 8 points clear, which is still a good gap to have at this point in the season. Shoulder injury sees Rodriguez sidelined for 5 days. Rodriguez has picked up an injury. It's a bruised shoulder. He'll be out of action for about 5 days, which means he just about misses this game, which sucks. But also, I didn't take a look at the valuations there. I didn't realise Rodriguez was 4.3 million. Oh, fair enough, mate. Roberts is up there as well. Good little valuations coming around here. Anyway, focus on the task at hand. Without Rodriguez, though, today, unfortunately. It does mean that Sarr will get the start, and he deserves it after his goal last game as well. But also, it does mean big boy Jaime Arango could come off the bench and do something. I'm not in the position where I'm saying, let's start him. But I'm in the position where I'm saying, I might actually start him because it could be fun. Bring on Mariano Martinez for Munoz on the bench. And Bohan can come on as well. No, he can't. I'll start Nez because we need the best players. I know it's cheating a little bit, but he's going in January. Yeah, we'll go with that. Suits me to the ground, that. So, this game against Exeter, we've got to go with the best we've got. We are going to put Duncan back in net as well. I'm sorry, Mancini. You had a good run, but you conceded 5, so you're going to get a sit out for a little bit. You might get a game this episode if you're lucky. But it depends how Duncan goes in this episode. Duncan in goal, Moffat and McGregor as the fullbacks, Contreras and Galloway, the centre-backs, with Galloway as the captain. Cochrane at centre mid, Nezovic Cam with Chilwell off the left, Roberts off the right, and Howell and Sarr leading the line today because of that Carlos Rodriguez knock. Has left him unavailable for this game. But it's first versus second at Victoria Park, and I'm really hoping we get the 3, but again, there's a reason they're first probably, and it's because they've got some good players. Jesus. But anyway, Hartlepool United versus Exeter City at Victoria Park. Let's get into it. First versus Segunda, por favor. It's a big occasion, boys. The biggest occasion of the season so far. A win against this team. Would put us within 3 points of the league leaders. But a win for Exeter would give them a very comfortable cushion at the top. If results go our way, then we'll still be in second and we'll be 9 points behind them. But if Bradford City win their game, they will hop into second and be 8 points behind Exeter. So, it's a big game feel today. Biggest game of League 2 so far, ironically, but honestly. If we're trying to big this game up, it's definitely the biggest game of the season for both teams. Well, for us, definitely. For Exeter, maybe not. But definitely for us. With some good displays and still some tricky displays so far this season. It's been an up and down one, but I'd like to think that we'll turn up today. If we don't, however, I won't be surprised, but I would like to turn up. United chat, of course, from the Hartlepool faithful. And next episode after this, I might be incorrect with this information, but if I'm right, I'm right. We probably are in the January transfer window. And next episode will be a big... Well, this episode and next episode will be a big episode for these players to see if we need to strengthen in any situations or if we want to go with what we've got and give it all we've got up until the end of the season where we push for that league title. Currently Exeter, 6 points clear. But Hartlepool, with that big win over Sutton, will be feeling a lot better. A 1-0 win for Exeter last time out as they beat Salford. Nezovic wins it back after losing it. Roberts can't find the ball back to the Croatian midfielder. It was initially a left wing back, but it's no longer. Funny, because if I kept him as a left back, I could have kept him in the team. Obviously, we never got to his potential. Decent effort from Kai, but Duncan saw it all the way. Next to get first blood. Galloway was watching, I believe, Nombe there. Tried to come across and make the block. That's probably why Duncan saw it kind of late, but he got a strong hand to it, and it's a corner. The league leaders, Brown to deliver. Headed away by Sarr, not fully away though. Decent effort, blocked. I think it was Galloway. We'll bring it away with Sarr. Need some options here. Nezovic. That was meant for Howell, so why it's locked onto somebody who's not there is an intriguing one. Decent effort to tackle. McGregor gets the ball, but the referee's pulled it back for a foul. I don't think there was anything in that. It certainly wasn't cynical. About 30 odd yards out for Exeter. Could be an opportunity maker here from his free kick. Will Veron shoot it, or will he play it off to somebody? It looks like he's going to play it off to somebody. Oh, he's gone for the effort. I mean, don't really want to talk about it too much because I feel bad for the player for missing that, and he'll probably come back and score against me later. But it was not the best of efforts there from Veron. Maybe a layoff would have been the move. Contreras out to Moffat. We've got to play it smart here, boys, and hopefully the game will put the ball where I want the game to put the ball. Moffat with an overlapping run into Harry Howell. Oh no, it's John Paul Sarr. I thought Harry Howell would be that side because that's his side, but it's John Paul Sarr, and it was nearly a goal. Blackman made it a bit more difficult for himself than he needed to, but it is a save from the clean sheet leader in League 2. Ball forward, looking for Nombe, just found Contreras. It was a poor ball, and we'll get it away once again. Moffat, I like his left side. I do like the combination of Moffat and Ochoa, especially as Moffat does those overlapping runs. I do like those. Moffat into Howell, down into Cochrane. Oh, just past the post from Jack Cochrane. Tried to pick it out that bottom right corner, just off target. Didn't have quite enough of the curl that was required to find that bottom bins. Your goal kick to Exeter now. Aiming up the field. Contreras doesn't get there, but does take down Brown, who won the header. Oh, we've left spaces here. We've left spaces, boys. We've left a lot of spaces. Nah. We're going to decline that one. We'll go back to the play where it didn't happen, because I just want to take a look here. Contreras I fucked up with, which understandable. I'm bad at defending. But why isn't Duncan saving this? In what realm does Duncan not save this? This one, I guess. Does he even get a hand to it? Like, he's right that like this game's funny in the way that it's not funny. Because their goalkeeper saved that if I do it. Bullshit game, innit, really, a little bit. I do that at the other end, it gets saved. I didn't cover myself in glory there with Contreras. Don't get me wrong, but that should be saved. I'm a little bit annoyed at Logan Duncan, if truth be told. But I'm also annoyed at myself for the poor defending there. Tried to grab a hold of Contreras to get in the way. Couldn't. And Sam Nombe gets his 7th of the season for the league leaders. Kind of annoying, but it should be a save. It's kind of those goals that are the reason I concede so many. It's not a bad finish. It's just the keeper can reach it and doesn't. Lizovic sends him to the floor. And now Harry Howell. Got plenty of options, but also got plenty of defenders to try and get past, and doesn't. And now Brown. Right, so it's a good tackle by Galloway. Moffat picks it up. Out to Fran Ochoa. Into Howell. Sarr's making the move through. Could be 1-1. Oh, fuck's sake. I thought it was going top right. Oh, fuck off, man. Why have I got a horrible feeling about this game? 1-0 still to Exeter somehow. The goals I've conceded today haven't even been bad yet. Pending, but that one should be saved. In fact, both of them that have gone in, the one from the Sutton game and that one just there, Duncan should be doing a lot better with on both occasions. Ochoa. He has been working on his shooting, hasn't he? He's been working on his shooting tenfold. Fran Ochoa gets us an equaliser. Only 7 minutes, I think, after Exeter took the lead at Victoria Park. Good ball through. Laid off perfectly. I think it was Harry Howell with the layoff again, like last game. Howell to Ochoa. It seems to be a good little link up there we got going on. And Fran Ochoa has, I mean, again, it's one where the keeper should be doing better. Both keepers should have still got a clean sheet. But the fact that Ochoa is shooting on target and putting balls in net, it's a good thing for us. Another attacking option that we can use. I do have questions about Contreras' movement there. Not when I had him, when the AI had him. Here, he's going up to the other side, marking nobody. And because Galloway, for whatever reason, I think it was me. The Galloway was me, where he committed. But Contreras should come across and cover that, and he's gone the other way. And that could have been a very silly goal to concede. And Brown could have made it 2-1 Exeter. Thankfully, it didn't happen. Out to Cochrane. Can't play the ball off to Ochoa. I'm not exactly sure why, because I did press the pass button a good couple of seconds before that tackle came in. Cochrane finds Moffat accidentally, but the ball does roll through to him. Cochrane. Sar. Try to find Nezovic. It's away. Howell fighting for it back, and he does. Nezovic. Roberts. Try to find Nezovic again. It's got to come to Sar. Oh, not off it. Not enough of a shot. Not enough power on that effort by Jean-Paul Sarr, and now Exeter could be going here. Galway should have this. I don't know what they were doing. These are the league leaders, and they're making passes like that. Then again, we're second place, and we can't fucking pass a kidney stone sometimes. Sarr to Roberts. I'm going to be honest, and this is nothing against Roberts, even though he probably will be the one that comes better. I prefer Ochoa. I'm going to be straight up. Roberts got the pace, but Ochoa just has that, you know, ability to do whatever he wants. Aimed for Cochrane, which is not where I want it to go, but Nezovic wins it back. Nobody to receive the pass. Cochrane put the tackle in, someone didn't get the ball out of that. I'm very concerned how. Oh, Galloway's been done. But he's made up for it there. Nezovic. Out to Roberts. Back to Nezovic, which is not where I wanted to go, but it's okay. Harry Howell. Yes, it was for Cochrane, but I don't understand how the game wants me to put it there. Or why Cochrane's running there, actually, is probably a better question. Contreras, very far forward here, but he does read it. Ochoa, into Howell. Can we take a lead before the break? Not we shooting like that, you big idiot. I'm talking to myself there, not Harry Howell, just for the record, because he's 5'6", he can't be a big idiot. How have I shanked that so bad? Probably 20 degrees outside. Are you on crud? I'm not surprised, to be honest. It's boiling today. But at the same time, 20 degrees, that's a lot for Scotland. Another story again where I can't get to my centre-back. But it's a good save from Duncan. I wanted to bring, I think it was Contreras over there to try and block the shot, but luckily I've got a good goalkeeper when it's not an easy shot to save. Decent headed effort. Alright, we're just gonna run it out now until the half-time whistle. I ain't in any rush to make an attack here. We'll regroup. 1-1 at the break, which doesn't feel like the Sutton 1-1 where we deserve to be 1-1. It feels a bit more like Exeter should be in the lead here. But Fran Ochoa scoring in successive games. I think the shooting training's paid off. Nombe took the lead there for Exeter City, but with Fran Ochoa equalising at Victoria Park here, it's a good spot we're in. And taking a look at the scorelines around the grounds, and Swindon, I hope you do something for us. I beg you do something for us, just in case we lose. We can still hold on to that second spot. Gillingham leading Doncaster 1-0, however. 0-0, I should say, between Morecambe and Carlisle. 0-0 between Swindon and Bradford. 1-1 between Crawley and Leyton Orient. 0-0 between Newport and Grimsby. 0-0 between Mansfield and Colchester. So continue to read down. It is 0-0 between Harrogate and Wimbledon. 1-0 to Forest Green over Barrow. 0-0 draw between Rochdale and Stevenage at this part as well. A Tranmere lead over Sutton United, 1-0. And Crewe leading Messyless now. Salford City, 1-0. Sorry, I got a hiccup there as I was talking. Take a look at the stats then. I don't think that's... The stats there show that we're in control, but I don't think that's true. 50% of 43 in terms of possession, 7 shots to 6, and 1.8 expected goals to 1.3. I just don't feel like we're in as that... maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we are in that much control. But it just doesn't feel like we're in that much control as the game is saying. I really need Rodriguez, man. Probably have a couple of goals at this point, but he's injured just for this game, thankfully. It's not a long term. But it's the most important game of the season. He's my number 9. Back for the Papa John's trophy against these cunts. Decent effort. And by decent effort, I mean silly. But they've beaten my goalkeeper before of those, so I wouldn't have put it fully past this game to not have my keeper save that one. Ochoa into Howell. Sarr is there. Oh, he's turned beautifully. Save from Blackman. McGregor. Nez. From range! Okay, yeah, right. Sometimes you just don't do those, and that is why. Maybe do it to someone he knows capable of it. I don't know what a chat. And chatting about going home in a minute. Oh no, don't go home yet. It could be it could go either way. It's a poor header from Cochrane as he aims for Ochoa, but just too much on it from the Scotsman. I mean, there's 3 options here, and I've only got one person to mark with. Maths does itself, really. Off the post from Nombe. I tried to bring this defender across, but it nearly too little. In fact, it was too little, too late, and it should be 2-1 to the away side here. Fran Ochoa, Howell. Now can we counter? Sarr. Oh, what a save from Blackman. No wonder he's one of the best goalkeepers in the league. From that shot that hit the post, we came back and countered beautifully there. Smooth, free-flowing football. And we haven't found the lead somehow. And it's going to be Ethan Roberts to put the ball in. Towards Rafa Contreras. Doesn't get enough header on it. Cochrane. Blocked. And he also... Maybe I'm tripping. Is Cochrane actually left-footed? Yeah, he's got 5-star weak foot. Yeah, fair enough. Understandable. Have a nice day. Didn't know he had 5-star weak foot, to be honest. But I understand now. Fucking... If that had deflected in, I'd have lost my mind. It's a good deflection from Contreras, but if I had found the back end net, I'd have been fuming. I want to bring on Mills, but again, he's not really performed this season. I don't want to have to cut him out of the team, but he's not been great. Should header that away. We do. Sarr can bring it clear, and the counter could be on. Harry Howell. He's going to have to give chase to this. He's not going to get there, though. No. I thought it was going to be Hernandez's ball, but you just don't know unless you try. Nezovic off to Sarr. Fran Ochoa. Into Moffat. He's made a good run here, but nobody's really moving for him. Sarr. Pass all what to do, but it was just poor. Blocked by Galloway from Hernandez there. And we'll move it back up the pitch now in our favour with Douglas Moffat. Cochrane gets caught, pickpocketed there. Maybe we do bring Mills on. Cochrane, good tackle. We are going to make a couple of changes, and it's not Jaime Arango time yet. But we will bring on Mills, and we're going to swap these two around, actually. Cochrane's not been bad. I just feel like Mills, this may be the day for him. You never know. Sweeney coming off for Tetic on the away side as well. Need to I can't understate or overstate how big these 3 points would be if we got them. And they're going to have a horrible feeling that we won't get them. And that's kind of why. I don't know why. Someone will have to tell me why my defence is so spread out. Because I am in... Not in I wouldn't say shock. I'm just confused, really. I don't know why they're so far up. And so far apart. I tried to go and commit with Galloway, and I tried to guess where it was going with Contreras, and it just didn't work out. It's a good finish. There's no complaints about the finish or the save attempt. It was more why was my defence that wide in the first place? But ultimately, it's a good finish, and Exeter get a lead here. And maybe it will be Jaime Arango time sooner rather than later. Still on for us here, still plenty of time. But I am going to need my strikers to move up, not just stand in the midfield. Oh, here's a dumb. I've done a dumb again. How is that? How? Explain. Contreras made a clean tackle. I'm so confused. Oh, this game. This game. Right, we're bringing him on. Don't care. I don't know if it'll make a difference, but we're going to bring on the man. Arango time. Nothing against Sarries. I've played of chances today, but he hasn't put one away. He's not been bad. Neither of the forwards have been bad. They just haven't scored. Very creative. Just Sarge with a short straw. Roberts gets the header. Achoa gets the ball but can't keep it. And it's going to be in our corner, I think. Bring on Palacios as well. Don't need to see that goal again, thank you. I already saw it when it scored. They don't replay my goals ever. They always just replay the opponent's goals. Didn't see Achoa's goal get replayed. Alright, boys. Roberts, sorry, Palacios gets headed to it. Now Jaime Arango. Slots it through to Harry Howell. He just has to find the net. He's so good at that. Why is he not today? I mean, they've got a fantastic goalkeeper, but it's a poor effort as well. Howell cuts it out. Pressure here on the Welshman. There's also to get to Nezovic, but Nezovic can't turn. And I'm starting to think there's a reason that Exeter are top of the league. Good tackle by Contreras. McGregor. Mills. Howell. Got room here, Harry Howell. Good block. Diabate, and he keeps it in as well. Nezovic finds Arango. Is it Arango time? No, it's a save. On the weak foot as well. Couldn't get the shot strong. Mitchell for Sparks. As Exeter look to lock down the defence, I think. Go on, Hartlepool, how are your previous games? We've played one game so far and we won 4-1. But this one's been a bit more difficult. Palacios. Ah, you bastard. Oh my god, we're in mud. We are mudded. This team is so good. This Exeter team probably deserve to have the league title if they get it. I streamed the third episode of my career mode today. Oh, I meant to. I saw the notification. I meant to come into it, but I ended up going to the gym. And I'll watch it back though because I do like the idea of your career mode. If you did put it, actually, do you put them on YouTube? You do, don't you? I'll catch up on them on YouTube because I was going to watch it this morning. I saw a notification pop up. Then I fell back asleep. And then I went to the gym once I woke up, so I completely forgot. Come on, Howell! Oh, Harry! You're the top scorer, you cunt! Oh, mate. They're going to lose. And it's our own fault. Can't find the fucking back of the net. You put them on YouTube. I'll catch them up on YouTube. I'll try and be for your next stream. But, I do mean to catch your streams. It's just I get busy. I apologise, but I promise soon I will. Next one I will get. Next one I'll be in for. Palacios, please. Someone, anyone. Nezovic, you're a fucking idiot. How many minutes are we going to get? Probably like 1. 5. Okay, you know what? Oh, but it's not going to be us, is it? It's going to be them. Good save, Duncan. Do apologise, I get that. Yeah, I do mean to come in, but other stuff comes up, unfortunately. But I'll definitely be in for the next one. I promise. Oh, cunt. Alright, good. Right, counter. Okay, Arango's just been run into there. That's not fair. Alright, come on. Nezovic, you got the pace. That... I don't know what that is. Howell. Nezovic. Arango. Oh, it's blocked. Corner, please, boys. Bring your keeper up on the box with your next try and goal. I don't know how to do it. How do you do it? Is it in the tactics? How do you bring your keeper up? What do you have to press? Full on attack, I guess. Okay. Alright. Come on, boys. How do I bring... Oh. Is he up? I don't know if he's up. Galloway. Oh, no. Moffat, run in, mate! Oh, fuck's sake, man. I tried, and I failed. They're very good, and there's a reason they're top. I'll Google how to bring the keeper up on corridors, because I don't remember how to do it. Oh, click and hold the right stick. Oh. It was that easy and I didn't know. God damn. Well, we might have beaten Sutton, but we've lost to Exeter. And we're now 9 points behind the league leaders. And I'm going to be straight up honest, I don't think we're winning the title. I think we'll go up, but I don't think we're winning the title. Some of these teams just have too much quality. And I do not. Although we did give it our all. 5.4 expected goals as well. 54-46 in terms of possession. 17 shots to 16. And 5.4 expected goals to 3.6. Or 3.2 even. The stats were in our favour. It's just the luck wasn't today. And I can't help but feel if Rodriguez was here, would have done something there. Galloway, man of the match, 7.9. With Roberts also there as well, 7.9. The formation's all changed up because I went ultra attacking to try and bring the keeper up because I didn't know how to do it. I didn't know it would go to a 3-3-2-2 though. That's interesting. Howell assist and 7.7. Chol with the goal at 7.6. And we all played well, really. It's just Exeter got too much quality. 10 shots, 8 saved, 2 conceded. Unfortunate for Duncan not to do better. But it's Nombe with 2 goals and 8.7. Blackman is a fantastic goalkeeper. And there's a reason he's one of the best in the league and why he's got the Golden Glove. 7 shots, 6 saves, and 1 conceded. And then 2 assists from Dejan Veron as well. They've got a very good team. A team that probably should be in League 1 rather than League 2. But it's the way she goes sometimes, unfortunately, ladies and gents. I looked into how to bring your keeper up. How do you do it? Because I looked up as well, and it might be... I might have got the wrong answer. It says holding the right stick for me, but I don't know if that's correct. But yeah, we need the bloody Rodriguez. He would have made the difference. I tried to go Arango time, but it didn't work out. And I'll find a way to manage. By putting it on all ultra attacking, and he only does it in the extra time in the last few minutes. Okay. I will remember this in future. Because I didn't know that. We let ourselves down in the big moments. We did, but I don't want to ruin the morale. We did look dangerous going forward. We just couldn't find the goals. And that Harry Howell chance late on. I think that was why I knew I wasn't going to get the 3 or even the 1 points today. I'm not going to get any points from this one. Just the last pass as well. Yeah, it's just unfortunate. But there's a reason that Exeter are top of the league, and they've proven it to us today. Champions mentality. Realistically, though, I'm just happy to get promoted. We don't have to win the league. I'd be just happy to get promoted. Up there on the youth academy. Anyone still standing out? Anyone need to go, more importantly? McGregor's potential's gone up. This kid's going to be a wonder kid. 80 to 94. He is still very good. And I don't know if he could do something else other than Cam. I think he'd be alright as a Cam because I was going to think about putting him at striker, but I think he's too small because he's only 5'7", and also it would take 83 weeks. We'll leave him as Cam. Where are we on the table? We might have dropped down to third now. Just want to say thanks to the put him on the team sheet. Shouldn't about the result, but I gave it everything. We're heading in the right direction. Sard did well. He just couldn't find the finish today. We are now. Oh, we're still in second. Okay. Bradford dropped points. I'll sum up to the next game. And this is Nemeni and Corsi's loan deal going through. I forgot where I loaned him to. St. Galois, that was it. Right, any more to go through? Oh, here we go. Everyone's going through. Don't make him a striker, make him a left or right mid. He has medium attack rate and medium defense rate. I would put him as a right or left mid, but we've got so many right and left mids already. Which is why I've got him at Cam, because he can work equally as well as a Cam, I think. But maybe I'll move him to right and left mid to get the stats up. And then move him back. All this sad music, because everyone's leaving. And that's Nezovic out to Bayern Munich on loan. And you might be asking, why am I doing that? Because he's too good for this club. And we're going to sell him in the summer. And I feel like it's cheating using him. So might be dumb, but it's a right move. So the next scout reports have come in here. Duncan Hutchison. Overall of 44 to 56, potential 61 to 79. We're going to say no to. Malcolm Lindsay, overall of 27 to 37. How did he snuck in the back door of the academy. He never even touched the football when he was playing in the academy. Because he has got such low overall. I don't know how they've even let him in the building. Potential of 45 to 63. No chance. Logan Kerr, overall of 48 to 66. Potential of 57 to 79. I mean, the rating right now is alright, but the potential's not enough. I'm going to decline, which is maybe controversial. Gordon Simpson, overall of 43 to 59, potential of 66 to 90. He comes in. And Duncan Forsyth, overall of 49 to 65, potential of 57 to 75. I'm going to decline him. Problem is, the academy's full, and the team's full. So, we're going to have to maybe release some players out of the academy. Maybe have to be a bit cutthroat. But I want to keep a lot of these players. So, we'll sort out Simpson. Another right mid. We'll put him up to the wing because we play with wingers. It's the same thing, really. Youth staff is not where I want to be. Oh, no, it is where I want to be. Scout report available. Let's have a look. The Swedish scout report. We're not anything special yet, but maybe something this time. Johan Lundberg. Overall 39 to 49, potential 69 to 89. The potential looks good. But the overall doesn't do it for me. We'll keep him on for another month. I already know I did that. But we'll keep him on for one more month and see what he says. Rasmus Johansson, overall 42 to 56, potential 58 to 78. Goodbye. Andreas Mohammed, overall 49 to 65, potential 62 to 84. Don't want to take a risk on him. I think he's another one to keep on for another month because I just don't have the room at the moment. Once January comes through, we'll have more room. Kevin Anderson, overall 38 to 52, potential 49 to 69. We're going to say no to. Per person. That's quite a funny name. Overall 42 to 58, potential 47 to 63. Just going to take a screenshot of that because it's funny. Pile Person, overall of 45, 61, potential 69 to 94. Not only does he have a cool name, he's quite good as well. But it does mean we're going to have to release somebody. Who's going? I mean, none of these are actually that bad. It's probably Tshabalala, but all these are quite good. I just don't have enough room in the first team. And all these players are good. Ah. We'll keep him on for another month. Just suppose we can't. Although he might get picked up. Now we're signing him. We have to sign him. Who's getting cut or promoted then? I think it's got to be Tshabalala. Don't tell Jordan. Actually, no, Mar. We'll release Mar. Tshabalala lives another day. And then we'll bring in Pal Person, who looks quite good. And we've got one more month on this report. And then we've got Scott Evans with his report from South Africa. And none of these guys look good off the rip, but we'll go for him. Ketso Kamalo, overall 42 to 54, potential 69 to 89. Going to say no, I think, on this one. I know it's controversial. The potential's good, but the overall's not great. Jabu Tshabalala, overall 36 to 48. Potential of 51 to 69. No, thank you. Niafi Smith, overall 33 to 43. Potential 66 to 88. The overall's not really enough, is it? Duma Kumalo, overall 43 to 59. Potential of 47 to 65. We're going to say no to Gatsa Tshabalala, or Gatsha even. Overall of 45 to 59, potential 52 to 68. He's a Tshabalala, but he's not good enough, unfortunately. Mokete and Kosi, overall 40 to 54, potential 65 to 89. Doesn't look bad, but I think we're going to decline. And then this guy, we're going to have to find room for him because he looks good already. Nkasana and Kosi. I do have questions about his pigmentation, but we're not going to go into that. Overall, 51 to 67, potential 75 to 94. He has to come in. He looks fantastic. We're going to have to... it's going to be a hard choice. I think it's going to be Tshabalala. Don't tell Jordan. Don't tell Jordan. You know what? We'll promote him. Fuck it. I can't bear with it. Although I think if I promote one more person, I'm out of room now for this. We're completely full at the inn. But once January comes around, there'll be some players that go, which is good. Right, let's go sort them out, and then we'll get into our next game. Who did we sign? We got Pal Person and Nkasana and Kosi. I'm going to trip over that name many a time. He actually could start in the team already. What is he a CDM though? He's not. Cam, I would say. Or winger. What's the game telling me to do? I suppose his defensive work rate's medium, but his defensive stats are just not good enough. I think pushing him up the pitch would be better. I would say we go Cam here. But I'm going to put him for Cam for now, and we'll maybe change Thompson. Which Thompson guy? Oh yeah, his potential's kind of crashed, doesn't it? Yeah, good point. Maybe I should have given him a bit more time, but I haven't now, and it's too late to go back. Right, Pal Person, you better be good, mate, because your stats are all right. You are a striker, definitely, 100%. Attacking work rate is low. I know, but his attacking stats are high. And he doesn't look like a CDM to me. Maybe I'll put him centre mid. Because then his attacking work rate would go up once he switched. And he got up to medium. And the rest of his stats are attacking, I think. But I don't know. I don't see him as a defender. Maybe a left back. Or a right back. Centre back, no chance. It takes 98 weeks. But either a fullback or a centre mid. Yeah, we'll go centre mid then. Not too attacking, really, actually. Centre mid's probably the correct move. Just push him forward a little bit. Doesn't have a defensive stats. Right, let's continue now. Kind of, of course, there. Tshabalala, he's happy to be in the team. I probably shouldn't have called him up, to be honest. Rodriguez wants to play. Sar wants to play. And Tshabalala's happy to be here. I only called him up because we ran out of room. But now we've got a full squad. I'm going to have to cut through some of these. I'm just going to have to be mean. We've got 4 left backs. We do not need 4 left backs. And I am going to put one of them on the list. I'm not sure which yet. We'll wait till the January transfer window. But some of these players are leaving anyway. And hopefully the squad gets cleared out a bit. But we've just got too many players. And I get attached too quickly to some of these players. Some of these loan players will come back and then get immediately sold in the summer as well. Will probably be a big... But if we get promoted, which we better bloody do, there'll be a big clear out in the summer, 100%. Although we've got Linus Isaacson, who's finished from striker to cam. He's gone from a 55 to a 62. Actually looks good. And only 1 week off a 63. Well, that could change things about, couldn't it? Another attacking option. I'm going to put him as advanced playmaker. That could work out. Anyway, up next, we'll save over real quick so we don't lose any progress. The new Chelsea loading out more players than ever the first team. Yeah, I know, but there's so many players I want to keep around. I'm just going to have to, I think I might have to admit defeat with some of them at some point and just say, well, they're not good enough for this club. We'll have to move them on. But there's a lot that I really like in this club, so that's kind of why I'm attached still. But in the summer, we'll do a big clear out. Next season, if we get promoted, we'll sell a lot of people that won't make the grade. So don't worry. I'm not going to keep everyone on the whole way. Anyway, up next then, Crewe. They're in 19th. Doing slightly better than last season anyway. But still not fantastic. We're in second at the moment. This is a table for anyone interested at this point. Exeter are running off for the league after that defeat, after that win over us, I should say. We're in second on 34. Tranmere and Bradford breathing down our necks, with Tranmere in the automatic spot. Bradford, Doncaster, Grimsby, and Wimbledon in the playoffs. And as we read down, the bottom two at the moment are Crawley and Stevenage. Two teams that have beaten us, by the way. I always seem to lose to last place. But anyway, up next, Crewe. Nombe grabs brace as Exeter beat Hartlepool. Nombe was in superb form for Exeter, scoring 2 goals to power his side to a 2-1 win against Hartlepool United. Bradford won their game, apparently. That might have been Johnson Pate Trophy, Papa John's Trophy, whatever. Team of the week, we didn't get anyone in there, but neither did Exeter. There's a lot of Bradford players in there, so fair enough. And then Player of the Month award, we got nominated again with Fran Ochoa, but we didn't bloody win it again. 2 goalkeepers in the Player of the Month shortlist, Blackman for Exeter and Lewis for Bradford. Exeter's Nombe also involved, along with Fran Ochoa, who has found his feet lately. And it's Harry Lewis for Bradford City that gets the Player of the Month award, unfortunately. We'd like it to go to Ochoa. Also, I'm going to check Ochoa here because his shooting has got a lot better. I want to know if it's because of his training. He has gotten a lot better at it. But we're going to put him on inverted winger to get it even better. Up next then, Crewe. The Crewe up next against Hartlepool United. Duncan stays in for now until something goes catastrophic. We'll give Martinez a go because he hasn't had a game in a while. And I think other than that, Rodriguez needs to come back in. Sorry, Arango. Arango can get the start in the Papa John's Trophy. Who though? Yeah, Tsar, I think. Ochoa, Martinez, Nesevic, Cochrane. We're giving Kosi a run out as well. And all these players are down here because they either want to go or they just not found their time yet. Hansen, I need to get more involved. In fact, Hansen can have a fucking game. Why not? That'll be the team for today then. In the goal, it is Duncan. Nkosi and McGregor as the fullbacks. Contreras and Hansen as the centre-backs. So Contreras captaining the side today. Cochrane and Nesevic as the centre midfielders. Nesevic playing his last few games because he's too good for the club now. And I don't want to cheat too much, although I am still using him. But ignore that. Cho off the left. Martinez off the right. And then Howell and Rodriguez start up top. And also, Howell's gone up to 68, but hasn't hit his potential yet. So maybe his dynamic potential has gone up and it's going to carry him. We're in the snow here. It is Crewe versus Hartlepool. Let's get the goal news on because I'm nosy. And we'll get into it. I don't remember their stadium name. I'll go and look now. Nezovic is really good. He's only 18. He is the Perisic regen. He started at left wing back, but then we moved him to cam and he went up 10. So what I'm going to do with Nezovic is I'm going to loan him out for the rest of the season. And then I'm going to probably sell him until we become a better club and then sign him back. Because I kind of want to keep it... I don't want to say realistic, but I want to keep it a challenge. And I feel like Nezovic makes it too easy. He might be a winger. He's got 93 pace. Maybe I'll move him to a winger. But he went up more. When I moved into cam, he went up more than when he went up on the wing. I think wing was like +7. And cam was like +10. So that's why I put him as a cam. But he might be better as a winger. Always try it. But he's going to be ridiculous because he's the region of Ivan Perisic. Alright. Well, a win, please, would be very good after that loss. How do you know whether a player is a regen? You search on the transfer market and see if the player is retired. If they're retired, then their regen will be what the position they used to be was and the nation they used to be was. So for Perisic, because he's retired, he was a left wing back on this FIFA. So I searched left wing backs and Croatia, and then Nezovic came up. Oh my god, Rodriguez. Rattling the bar. So say if Ronaldo retired, you would search for Portuguese strikers, and probably the best Portuguese striker out of that lot would be Ronaldo's regen. And once you sign them, you can check their birthdays, and if it's the same birthday as the player, then it will be the regen. If that makes sense. If I've explained that well enough, and if you need me to explain it better, I will. But basically, it's the same position, same country, same birthday, and that's the regen. Long story short. The only problem is you have to sign them to check their birthday, but that's how you spot regen. It took me a while to figure out, but I watched the video on it, and I realised. Come Rodriguez. Oh, it's straight to the goalkeeper. Yeah, you check their birthday as well. Because I've done it sometimes where I've tried to sign an Ibrahimovic regen, and I sign a Swedish striker that looks good, and he's not got the same birthday. So the birthday is a key part of it. There might be another. The other guy might be a regen of someone else. Sometimes the game just gives you good regen players anyway. But if it's for a specific player, it has to be their birthday. And I didn't know that at first. But I do know. Go on, Harry. Now you're going to score, right? Okay. I'm not catching the shots at all today. Cochrane heads it to Nkosi. We should be beating Crewe. But then again, we should have been beating Stevenage. Come on, Rodriguez. Oh my god. I can't score today. Ochoa, put a good ball in, mate. Towards Contreras. Ah, 6'6". He stuck out when the header, mate. Martinez gets fouled, but that's okay. Hansen, Contreras, Rodriguez, Howell, room. Oh, there we go. Now you score. Why didn't you score last game? Could have done with that from you last game, mate, where we needed it against Exeter. But, I mean, at least he scored this game. It's a good finish. Thought the defender might block it. But managed to squeeze it in. That bottom left. And Harry Howell stays as the top scorer. 12th goal of the season for the Welshman now in just 15 appearances, I believe. 16 appearances. My apologies. I'm glad we took a risk on him because we've got all reward from him. At one point, I was going to get rid of him because his potential was rubbish. But we took him on, and my God, am I glad we gave him a try. Nkosi. This could be a... I mean, depending on how we play, this could be a whitewash. But then again, Nkosi, I don't know why he feels so slow. Gutierrez commits and wins back. Ochoa. We're in the snow as well, which might find it more difficult for both teams. Ochoa to Cochrane. Nezovic. Off the edge of the area. Test sports. That's probably more because of the snow than anything else. Ball moving weird. In our corner, Fran Ochoa. I don't know why Fran Ochoa's taking it off this side, but it's okay. It nearly works again. Just need a bit more power on it to get to Contreras. Cochrane gets well, I say fouled. He got the ball, but I'm biased. Can I go to my right back, please? Thank you. I'll miss with the right back. Eek. Big Eek. I'm so bad at defending. Nezovic cuts it out, though. Gutierrez will get it away. Martinez. To Rodriguez. Now Nezovic does have the pace. So maybe he is a winger. Does have 93 pace. So wouldn't be surprised. Mariano Martinez. It's over the head of Jack Cochrane. Who's continuing the battle here. I don't know why Rodriguez is so far back, and I don't know where my left mid is. They try and play through to the striker, aren't they? I should have switched that. I'm an idiot there. I should have switched to Nkosi. They made the space and they've got the shot, but it's a good grab from Duncan. I should have switched to Nkosi there and got the ball. Some simple mistakes that I look back on and realise that, yeah, I'm kind of silly for not doing that. Martinez. Somehow gets around the man and then tries to go around him again and messes it up. Skills are not my forte. I want to learn skill moves, but I'm just not good enough at it for now. And that's okay, because skill moves don't usually do well against AI. Nevitt gets his cross blocked by McGregor. And I think, as these episodes go on, McGregor is becoming a great right back, and I think I'm just going to put my faith in him while Alonso's injured, and we bring up Vergara from the Youth Academy, which I already did. But I'm thinking we just stick with McGregor, because he's got good potential. And we don't have to sign anyone else at right back if he keeps doing the work he's doing. Very fun to use. He's always there. It's going to be a Crewe throw-in from the McGregor tackle. I can't mark two people. All right. Good block by Hansen this time. Crewe coming back into this. Would have been nice to get a second goal just to make sure we were in control, but we're still a goal up. Which is fine by me. As long as we're winning, I don't really care about the score. Nezovic puts the tackle in this time. We're just not allowing him in. But this time they might get in because I was a bit slow on that one. I didn't mean to commit Hansen. They wouldn't let me switch. Duncan holds on quite easily and we'll bring it away. Out of that pressure. Thank God. Could have gone wrong there. Strong defensive work there. Ochoa finds Nkosi, who's made the overlapping run. Pokes it into Cochrane. I can't speak. Rodriguez might be offside. Passing was slower than what I wanted there. I wanted that to be a little bit more quick. But Rodriguez is actually onside, which is good for a start. But it's still a good save from Boetz. Could have been two. Unfortunately wasn't on that occasion. But that's not the end of the world. I'm going to take a right footer on this corner because the left footers, I prefer the outswingers. Even if Martinez isn't that good at corners, I prefer the outswingers. Cochrane, McGregor picks it up. Hansen. Not where I passed it, to be fair. But now we're in trouble. Oh, we're in big trouble. McGregor might be able to do enough. Slows it down a little bit. Crewe's bottled it a little bit here, to be honest. And Corsi will intercept in the end. And that should be our throw. They messed that up there. They were nearly through. But McGregor did enough to put off the attacker there. Bring it away. Now Ochoa. He's going to go. Burners are on. Into Howell. Rodriguez. A second before the break, perhaps. Little chip. I thought with the snow it might have made it a bit more difficult, but I suppose it was in the air, wasn't it? Half time, and we're 1-0 up. I'll take that. Harry Howell with the goal. Where was it in the Exeter game? I don't know, but he scored today. And at Gresty Lane, we are 1-0 up. Which makes me very happy. Especially because I usually don't play too well in the snow. But these are the scores at the halftime around the grounds. Salford leading Gillingham 1-0. Tranmere beating Exeter. Tranmere, I know you're below me, but I would still like to beat Exeter just so we can both catch up. That would be great. So 1-0 to Tranmere over Exeter right now. 1-0 to Rochdale over Sutton. Stevenage drawing 0-0 with Barrow. Excuse me, hiccups. 1-0 to Mansfield over Harrogate. 1-0 to Colchester over Newport. And as we continue to read down, it's 0-0 between Grimsby and Crawley. 1-0 to Morecambe over Bradford. And then a 0-0 draw between Carlisle and Doncaster. We'll take a look at the stats at the break, then see how we're going in this one. 52 to 48 in terms of possession. 8 shots to 2. And 2.1 expected goals to 0.4. We should theoretically be more than 1 up. But their goalkeeper's been very good today. And we do have a lead. But I reckon we can build on it. And hold on to second. Because if we drop points here, I believe Tranmere jump into second. And I don't want that. Although I do want Tranmere to win and slow down Exeter. I don't want them to take our place. Good tackle. Contreras. Tell which one's Contreras because he's fucking a giant. Martinez is a searcher for Rodriguez. If you can put the press on, which you can't. Fortunately not. I've committed Hansen. I'm an idiot. Oh, that was a good move. Oh, that was smooth. That was a smooth step over and a pass in. But Duncan down at the near post. 2 changes. Tiffin back and call kick coming on for Thomas and Ainley. Crewe looking to try and find some more attacking options here to get back into this one. The header's on target. Another good save from Duncan. We had a man on the line, but he wasn't very tall. And the crowd are getting riled up here now as Crewe attempt to take another corner here and try and find an equaliser. I don't want him to, but you never know in this game. And Corsi heads it, but not with any conviction. It's going to be picked up by Ochoa, and now the counter could be on. Howell's getting pulled left, right and centre, but he's done well to hold on to it under pressure. Rodriguez. Martinez now. Into Rodriguez. Cut inside. Bodied off it by Williams. Good strength. Contreras comes forward to make a tackle, but we don't get to keep the ball. Or a pass from Crewe means Nkosi can give it to Ochoa. Closed down. 50-50. It's ping pong at the moment. Nkosi gets a foot in, but doesn't get the ball. This time Cochrane does get the ball. This snow is not making things easy. I'll tell you that much for free. Ochoa into Howell. Directly into Rodriguez. Oh my God! How was that not gone in? Hold on a minute. That was like a cannon. How was that not found the back of the net? Howell, good layoff to Rodriguez, who just thumps it. It's a brilliant save once again. This goalkeeper is making a name for himself. That's a beautiful shot. A fantastic save. It's bounced off the crossbar. Off the... Not really an angle here. Off the post. And somehow not in. Damn! That's a hell of a save. Contreras keeps it alive. Howell. Turn. Pressure on though. Choa can't get the shot off. Offered with a tackle. Damn it! Oh, they're going to equal. I have a horrible feeling they're going to equalise. Good cut by Hansen. He's doing a good job today. I mean, Contreras has been the main man at the back, but Hansen's given himself a good resume here. Martinez, that was for Howell. Why is it gone there? Good cut by Hansen again. We don't get to keep the ball, but you know, it's fine. Oh, I've committed with Contreras. I'm an idiot. I might have dummed up here. Oh, Contreras, good foot across. I stayed loyal with Contreras there. It worked out. Martinez, yes, make the run. McGregor, go on. Great ball if it stays in. Then again, if it doesn't stay in, it's awful. Unlucky there. Yeah, that was a fantastic save. Oh, man. We'll make some changes in a few minutes, but for now, we're going to stick with this. Just hoping to find that. I kind of want to find a second before we make some changes, to be honest. There's a bit of a late tackle from Harry Howell there, but ref didn't see anything. Hansen tried to duel for it. Be a ball through. The Nemenian Kosit wasn't there to clean up the job. He's had a good game. He's one I want to keep on, but I just don't know how he's going to grow. Just hopefully a loan deal will tell us. Oh my god. I think if I'm making a change, it's that right mid, and it's not because Martinez has been bad. I just don't think he's accustomed to the snow. Cochrane, Ochoa, make the run. Or just stand there, I guess. Howell. Too many Crewe players at the moment. We're just going to have to build it smartly here. McGregor. Back to Nezovic. Into Howell again. Gets the room. Gets the shot. Oh, go in! Oh, for crying out loud. We're going to bring on another attacking threat, I think. Howell's had his day. He's had a good day. We're going to bring on Sarr. I'm going to bring Roberts as well. For now, we'll make some more changes, but those are the ones we're making. God, I can't find his second goal. If they go and equalise, I'm going to feel so robbed. Cochrane to Rodriguez. Martinez gets caught, but somehow rides the challenge. Tried to nutmeg offered and it didn't work. Oh my god. Oh my dear. Oh no. Oh dear. You just knew that was going to happen. I messed up the defence and they've gone and equalised. Oh, I'm so upset. It was my own fault. Defence was all over the place. I couldn't get back. I maybe should have just slid with McGregor, but I didn't. I tried to put pressure on, but unfazed. And was Aguirre, or Aguirre? I don't know how you pronounce his name. I don't even know if it's him. But 1-1. Fuck's sake. I knew that was happening as well. I just messed up. Well. Sometimes you can't get all the luck. We've still got time to find the winner, but I hate playing in the snow. I despise it. Con Roberts. Need some help. Where is my help? Cochrane. Nezovic. This keeper all day. All day has been a pain in the arse. Cochrane. Rodriguez. Good control. Sarr. Oh my... Okay, right. Referee. Oh, he's a clean tackle, but it's just the way my guy's gone down. It just looked painful. Now, if they go on and win this, that's the ultimate insult. That was poor again from me. But one of my centre-backs had committed without me telling him to. But if Crewe win this, I'm going to be so upset. Go on, Rodriguez. Into Sarr. Oh, one more. Fran Ochoa! It's him again! Why is he so good now? I love it. Oh, nothing less than we deserve, man. We have been at them all game, and yet they go and get an equaliser. But thankfully, Fran Ochoa has found another goal. Well played. Thank you, mate. Oh, my God. It's just a fantastic finish into the bottom right. Fran Ochoa, can we fucking hold on, lads, and not mess this up, please? I beg. He's got 3 and 3 today. Fran Ochoa, what a wonder kid he is. Six minutes to hold on. Please, 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 please. Don't mess this up. I'm talking to myself here. Pretty sure Aguirre, the goal scorer, just went off for Baker Richardson. Hansen, cracking tackle. They're going to call for a penalty, but that is the cleanest tackle I've seen in a while. Rodriguez was not the man for the ball there, but he's going to get it. Down to Roberts, who's not got anything on in the box here. Maybe he doesn't need anything on. Oh, he tried it. And this goalkeeper today has been fucking ridiculous. It should be like 5 or 6-1. Alright, minutes to go, please. Ochoa. Towards Sarr, it's away, only as far as Roberts. Cochrane, lining one up. Oh, it got closed down. 4 minutes of added time. We just got to ride these minutes out, boys. Got to hold on. Off the pitch it goes. No, it stayed on. Oh, no. Good block by Nezovic. If we can get a third, then that will surely wrap up the game. Roberts. Rodriguez. Shrugged off it by Offord. Every time we go, they get it back now. And they're going to be pushing very hard here for the equaliser. Long for Crewe. Last chance saloon for the home side. Blocked by Cochrane. And that'll do it. Thank God. If that had been anything less than a win, I think I might have cried. The amount of chances we had, it should have been done a long time ago, but Crewe stayed strong. Their goalkeeper was definitely man of the match. How it's only 2-1 is thanks to him, really. What a game, though. And won by that man who seemed to have found his shooting ability. Fran Ochoa. 3 goals in 3 games for the Argentinian winger today. And a very important one here today. Howell got the early one. Aguirre made the equaliser. But Ochoa, once again, right place, right time, right finish. And a 3 points for Hartlepool. But let's look at these stats here. For the love of Christ, we deserved it. 51 to 49 in terms of possession. 13 shots to 6. 3.3 expected goals to 1.6. If we got a draw there, I might have cried, honestly. Man of the match for us goes to, of course, who else? Who else can you give it to, really? He's just scored the winner. Fran Ochoa, man of the match once again with a goal. I love this man right now. That loan spell has done him wonders. That loan spell has done him a lot of work. And fair play to him for improving his game and scoring me the winner there. Thank you very much. Contreras, solid as a rock at the back with Howell getting a goal and a 7.9 before being subbed off. And it was a good sub in the end, to be fair, because even though he didn't do much when he was on the pitch, I'll get to him in a minute though. Rodriguez with an assist and a 7.4. But even though he didn't do much when he came on, he got an assist, and it was a very important assist because it got the goal for Ochoa. So, can't complain there. Duncan, a good performance today. Whatever Crewe tried to do, most of the time it was stopped. 6 shots on his goal, 5 saves, 1 conceded from Logan Duncan today. But a good performance all round. I just wish we'd got it done sooner. Their man of the match was Aguirre, who got the goal. 7.7 for him. Offord was strong at the back, definitely their best defender. How he's only got a 7.1 is beyond me. Ko Boet got way more than a 7.1 in my opinion. Look at that, all over the place today. 12 shots, 10 saves, 2 conceded. Should have a lot higher rating. Should probably be their man of the match. And I think if Crewe had got anything out of that game, probably would have been. The assist coming as well from Chris Long with a 6.4 rating. And those are the rest of the ratings. I'm just trying to see their player ratings because I keep wondering why they're doing so bad, but some of their ratings aren't fantastic. And Exeter lost. Lovely. We're back within 6. Tranmere, you lovely men. Oh, it was a hard fought one, but it shouldn't have had to be. In the end, we do get the win. in the third game of today's stream. 2 games to go. 1 in the league and 1 in the Papa John's Trophy. I can't remember the league one, but I know the Papa John's Trophy is Exeter. I think the league might be Forest Green, but I don't remember. We made the chances to have won by more, it's just we couldn't find them. Not because we were shit, it's because our goalkeeper was fantastic. Should have been maybe a couple more goals, but all that matters is we've won. Please limit Crewe's chances. We coped very well. They did get that 1 goal, but other than that, we were strong. Duncan did enough. But that's big 3 points there, because that could have gone another way, because we just couldn't find a way past that goalkeeper. But Fran Ochoa, big man Fran, it's Salford. Cochrane's happy with the games he's getting, and Rodriguez is happy to be back in. Everybody's happy. Except for the board, because my rating's going down for some reason. It's gone down to a thumbs up now rather than the star thing, but I think that's because of the FA Cup thing. Which is fine, honestly, because we never would have made it. So, Salford up next in this one. And we are in second. They are in 13th. They're struggling a bit. But that's how the table looks now. Exeter lost, so we're back within 6 points. But also, still a lot of work to do. And as we'll save over here. And move on to the next game. Tranmere in 3rd now. Bradford are having a bit of bad run of form. Grimsby are in 4th. Who else is in the playoffs just now? Doncaster and Mansfield. But it is very close. There's 4 teams on 30 points. And it's every year in League 2, it's always close. So I'm not surprised. This year is once again the same. I've got a chat here from Palacios. He wants the game against Salford, but I can't. I will give Palacios a start, but I can't give him full 90 minutes because Ochoa's been very good this episode, so Ochoa will come on at some point. Ochoa bags winner against Crewe. Ochoa scores to wrap up Hartlepool United's victory against Crewe Alexandra. Supporters away at Champions League. Round of 16 draw. Ooh. I guess we'll look at that soon. And Cochrane's happy with Hartlepool. He's more or less a nailed-on starter because he's good. Jack Cochrane has spoken publicly about his enjoyment playing under Tshabalala. It's great to play for the club and for a manager who has faith in my ability and picks me on a regular basis, he said. I'd hate to be in a situation where I wasn't getting games and had to just watch the lads from the stands, so long may this continue, he chuckled. I just need to keep my decent form going and trust the manager will keep picking me because of it. Well, if you keep playing well, you keep getting games. That's the way she goes. Up next then, Salford City, who are a bit of a weird team, really, because they always seem to do well against me, even if they're doing bad in the league. Last year they had Messi, for whatever reason, but this year they don't, so I'm not as concerned about them anymore. We'll have the usual suspects in the centre-back roles. I mean, the usual back 4, I think, is probably how we stick with. I might have to change Moffat's drill at some point, because his pace is very good now, but I need to work on his defending a bit more. We'll start Mills for this one, why not? I really want him to find some form soon, because he's not popped off like I thought he would. But he might do eventually. You know what as well? Fuck it. Arango, go on. Have a start, mate, and we'll put Rodriguez on the bench. Give Sarr a rest. And I suppose we better start Palacios before he starts crying. Everyone else is fine, I think. I really want to involve Malangu, but I don't think I can give him the game time. So I think I might loan him out for January. Duncan in goal, Moffat and McGregor as the fullbacks, Galloway and Gutierrez as the centre-backs, Cochrane at centre-mid, Mills at cam, Palacios off the left, Roberts off the right with Howell and Arango, which is a wild strike force to be going with, but we're going for it anyway, because Arango does deliver usually when he plays. That'll be the 2 strikers up top. We'll get the goal news on and we'll load in at Victoria Park. It is Hartlepool United versus Salford City. And we're hoping for 3 more points, please. Put the order in. See if it happens. United chant, of course, for the home side. One of the best teams in the land. At least in the land of League Two. Can that form spread to the Papa John's Trophy, which is next? I don't mind losing it, but it'd be good to go on a cup run somewhere. No Lionel Messi anymore. They couldn't have his wages for another year. It's understandable because he asks for a lot of money. But again, Salford, either I'm really good against them or I'm really bad against them, and there's no in between. So I'm hoping today is that I'm really good. So final league game of today, because the next game and final game will be in the Papa John's Trophy. So whatever the league looks like after this game is what the league will look like till the next episode. At Victoria Park, it's Hartlepool versus Salford, and Arango is getting a big leap of faith here. I was going to put him in the game for Exeter. I've decided to give him the league instead, just to show how much I value him. Although he will be going out on loan still. I do like him a lot. If I didn't have good strikers already, I probably wouldn't put him out on loan. Howell. Oh, fizzing past the post. A League Two top scorer should have bagged that. Somehow hasn't. Nearly 1-0 straight away here at Victoria Park with my cables tangled for whatever reason. What are Salford thinking off this goal kick? Towards Sosa. Cochrane gets in the way. It's not going to fall for Hartlepool though, unfortunately. Moffat close it down. We get a second ball with Sosa. Mallon, Hendry, decent effort. Duncan had it sorted. And it'll be a corner to Salford City. The mixed responses with this team, because they smashed me first season. I smashed them second season. Well, we've not yet played them third season up until now. So I guess we'll see who's going to get the better of it. Ball away by Moffat to Mills. And hopefully a counter on the cards, or at least getting out of trouble. Mills is asking for it. Mills is receiving it here from Harry Howell. First goal of the season for Curry's Mills. It's a good save from Jones. We're the top scoring team by quite a way. 45 goals now in League Two this season. There's nothing wrong with our attack. It's just the defence is a bit creaky sometimes. Palacios. Ball in. Towards Galloway. Not going to make it. Arango picks up on the edge. Knock it off to Contreras. Galloway. Howell. Ball across. Oh, there we go. Beautiful play. And I don't know why he's there, but it's Ollie McGregor with his first goal in Hartlepool colours. Smartly played there after we couldn't initially get the corner in. And the right back has scored. I don't know why he's still up there. Howell makes the move, makes the space, and McGregor rolls it into the bottom left. Enough of a finish to find the back of the net, and it's 1-0 Hartlepool United at Victoria Park. Great start. And a first senior goal for Oliver McGregor. That's what you like to see. This kid is going to be something. And I think he might, I don't know, it depends on his growth. He might be the starting right back even when Alonso comes back. Because I've really enjoyed McGregor. Can't say good enough things about him. Maybe could have got a tackle, but beyond that. Wish he was a little faster, but we'll work on that as time goes. Galloway cuts it out and bring it away. And I'm happy with how this season's gone so far as a whole. A couple of defeats I would like to have taken back, especially the 5-0 loss to Stevenage, but it's sometimes it's tough in this league. You can't really read any team. If they're going to be bad, they probably won't be bad, so beware of that. And that is going to go in somehow. I don't actually know how that's come about, because I thought if I brought Duncan out, he'd get that. And he hasn't. I hate this game. I can't defend. Good movement, but I feel like I could be doing a lot better there. I mean, obviously I could be. They've scored. Duncan needs to put his arms up there and make a save. That's... Even though I just started talking fucking lyrical about him. That's probably on McGregor. And the lead doesn't last long. See what I mean? Like, you think you're all over a team and then suddenly they'll just go forward and back. And you can't really read it. And it's the regen Warren getting the goal for Salford. That's a foul. Oh. Okay, that's what I thought was a foul, but the game has decided no. No problem. Oh, no. Good block by Contreras. Fucking hell. Took too long to hit a shot there, did Hendry. And Contreras got his big body across. Howell. Cochrane. Going route in here. Arango. Oh, I don't know who's on, but straight the goalkeeper. Ah, man. This could be a goal fest, honestly. Gonna be one of those games like ends 5-4 or some bullshit, innit? I don't see there being a lack of goals in this one, I'll tell you that much for free. Salford have some good attackers, but so do we. Arango turns inside, does all the work, and then shanks it wide. That's fucking awful from me. Good run from Arango, but the finish was bad, to say the least. Jones knocking it out wide. The Bailey Moffat does not get there. Cochrane doesn't cut it out either. Galloway will not. How? I don't know, but he should have done. This Warren kid's feeling himself now. He's got his first goal of the season. Good tackle by Galloway. Roberts has the pace to bring it away, but he's going to need some options. At the moment, doesn't have any. Maybe doesn't need any. Arango's there. That's all Ethan Roberts. Jaime Arango will get the credit for the finish, but Ethan Roberts does all the work from his own half, from nearly his own box. Ethan Roberts just ran and didn't stop running until the running was done. And it was a good play in to Jaime Arango, who shows why he is the next big thing at Hartlepool United. Off the weak foot as well. Inspired choice to start Arango, but that was all Ethan Roberts. And it is 2-1 Hartlepool now. I'm really thinking it's going to be a bloody goal fest. Even the commentator doesn't know what score it's going to finish. It probably end up being like 5-4 to them somehow. Good cut out by Galloway. Howell. Can't find Arango. Bailey tried to find a way around. Moffat just tried to watch everything and does. Corner, Salford. Jabu's having a word with Carlos Rodriguez. Rodriguez, I think he's a little unhappy that he's not playing. It's actually a goal kick. It's come for the Salford player last. But Rodriguez will get some minutes second half. I don't know what he's complaining about. Just need to rotate some of the strikers around. And Arango's not had a big chance today. I wanted to give him one. Howell, weak foot as well, but not bad. Thought it was going to go a lot worse. Good save from a very good effort. A corner will be in the favour of Hartlepool. Ball in towards Harry Howell for whatever reason. He locks onto the 5'6" player. Palacios picks it up. Curtis Mills going for his first goal of the season. Still, I can't believe he's not got it yet. Just hasn't really clicked this year, and I don't know why. Might be maybe because he's just not good enough for his club anymore. I don't know. I don't want to think that because I do like Curtis Mills a lot. He is potential already. I don't know how much more growth he's got in him. Arango somehow gets that to Roberts. Arango. Howell can't be picked out, and Leak ironically got that without having the leak in his defence. Ball out to Bailey. Moffat should. Doesn't close it down, but should. Contreras is struggling. The ball's across the face of goal, but with nobody to attack it, we can bring it away. Contreras got the flick on it, but just couldn't get the ball under his spell there. Now Roberts. Who's this making a run? Is it Arango? Arango. You take it around Leak here, he can. Can he put it in the back of the net? Oh, off the crossbar, Jaime Arango. Could have been 3 before the break. This kid is something. I know sometimes he's not the best, but he is only young and he has a lot of talent, that Jaime Arango lad. Gotta go, but we'll try to follow your next stream again. No worries, mate. Hope you have a good day. The next stream probably won't be till Sunday. I'm going to do the second part of rebuilding Bolton, and then Monday we'll be back with the career mode. I think is how I'm going to do it, because tomorrow I'll be out for a lot of the day. Alright. At half time, this is how it looks. A lot of draws going on. Not in our game, but everywhere else it seems to be equal. 1-1 between Gillingham and Carlisle. 0-0 between Doncaster and Bradford. 1-1 between Morecambe and Leyton Orient. 0-0 between Swindon and Grimsby. 1-1 between Crawley and Colchester. 1-1 between Newport and Harrogate. We continue to scroll down. 1-0 to Mansfield over Forest Green. 0-0 between Wimbledon and Stevenage. 1-0 to Sutton over Barrow. Exeter, at moment, dropping points. Hopefully, they continue to drop points. Great. 0-0 with Rochdale at current moment in time. And Tranmere join 1-1 with Crewe. Sometimes if I cut out randomly, it's because I've got hiccups. I don't know why they come about. I think I drank my water too quick, because I'm now out of water. That's probably why. Kind of annoyed at this stat list a little bit, but it is the way it goes. 53 to 47 in terms of possession, 8 shots to 4. And we have 3.9 expected goals there, 0.6, but it's only 2-1. I don't like that. I'm hoping we can find a third and wrap it up in the second half without them bringing too much of a reply. But then again, it could be Salford are the ones that reply first, because sometimes in the second half it feels like the team that you're coming up against gets better. Palacios. Howell. One more to Arango. It's not going to quite get the young striker. We're going to bring on Rodriguez soon. Arango's been decent today. Got his goal. Nearly got another. Hit the crossbar. Granted, of course, Arango's goal was all created by Ethan Roberts, but still finished it off. Did the young striker. Cut by Cochrane, and we'll bring it away. Palacios. I haven't really felt an impact too much of him today, but he hasn't been bad. Does play the ball through to Arango here. He's just got one defender to beat. Jaime Arango. Oh, how's that gone in? How is that from the back of the net then? That was meant to be a left-footed near post shot, and it's done the exact opposite. Jaime Arango, he's absolutely sliced that, but it somehow worked, and I love it. I really love it. He's completely mishit that, but it still found the back of the net, and I think it's because he's mishit it that it's gone in.
And I was going to bring Arango off. But maybe I won't. Maybe it'll be Howell that makes the move off the pitch. I don't know. Arango's been good. Could have had a hat-trick today. Maybe still get one. Oh, my God. Arango and Ochoa fighting over the episode title today. Cochrane. Arango. Through to Howell. It's blocked. Closed down. Arango's going to get involved there and try and get the ball back. And I like that he gets stuck in as well. He's not one of those that just takes the shots when he gets the ball. He'll get stuck in the match. I fucked up there with McGregor. Now Galloway's decided to commit out wide, but Contreras will finish that, or not finish that one, but fix that. Arango, Howell. Curtis Mills for the first goal of the season! Yes! He's done it! Curtis Mills! He's finally got his goal. It's only taken 21 games. But Curtis Mills he has arrived this season now. 21 games. And it wasn't even that good of a finish. But it's found the back of the net. And all that matters is really that we're 4-1 up and we're in complete control. And it might not even be over yet. I'm feeling myself now. Good tackle by Cochrane, Palacios, Howell. Could be 5 here if Harry Howell gets his way. Oh, look, could be Roberts that gets his way. It is 5. Oh my God, we're going for a cricket score. We're going for a bloody cricket score right now. Ethan Roberts enjoys another goal for himself this season, and it is a beautiful ball through the gap from Harry Howell. Doesn't get shut down. And I was talking about I didn't like the stats at half time. I was only 2-1 with 3.9 expected goals to 0.6 or whatever it was. I've changed that. It's now 5-1. And I don't... I'm surprised. I'm happy, don't get me wrong. I'm happy, but I'm surprised. Good tackle by Moffat, Palacios. Now Cochrane. Could be off again for Harry Howell. And it's number 6. Right. This is getting a bit silly. This is getting a bit out of hand. Every attack now, we are destroying Salford City. This has been a rout, to put it lightly. And we've still got Carlos Rodriguez to come on at some point, as well as Fran Ochoa. But of course, Harry Howell going to score there. I think we're now going to bring off Jaime Arango. I know he had plans to get his hat-trick, but he's had a great day. We'll bring on Rodriguez. We want to rest Arango, because I do want to use him against Exeter as well. And then we'll also bring on Fran Ochoa. It is 6-1. Hartlepool United. Unstoppable, unbelievable, untouchable. That is what this team is. And it's very, very good. Arango, fantastic day for him. Heroes applause. I don't understand why I'm putting him out on loan, to be honest, because whenever he plays well. Maybe I don't put him out on loan. Maybe I cancel that loan. I'm really genuinely considering it. But I don't know if he'll get enough game time here to grow to a good rate, which is the only reason I'm not cancelling it, or not going to consider cancelling it. That was for the goalkeeper. That was a pass from Galloway to Duncan. The game's tried to give me a bit of a problem there, but ultimately I'm 6-1 up. So at the end of the day, it's not the end of the world. We've recovered that goal difference magnificently. And it is going to be corner to Salford. Ball in. Gathered by Duncan. We could go again, honestly. And I wouldn't be surprised if we do. Ochoa gets caught, though. He tries to play the ball. I think Salford has had enough at this point. They're going to try and fight back with whatever ammunition they've got in the tank. If any. Good save, Duncan. We'll get it away again. I'm by no means worried because we've won the game. It's just, the whole point was to try and get the goal difference a bit better. Ochoa, Cochrane. That's a shit ball. That's a shit ball, Cochrane. What are you thinking, fella? Galloway. Howell, try to get involved, and he does. Ochoa for another one. This episode is going to come to Mills. Is he going to get 2 in one game? We're just having fun at this point. Cochrane knocks it back to Contreras. This team has been untouchable today. Rodriguez. Curtis Mills. Nearly 7. I can't believe I'm saying that. It's nearly 7-1. I'm going to say 7-0, but they have bagged. I must remember. I was going to bring McGregor off, but I'll rest him for the Papa John's game. Ochoa to deliver. In towards Ewan Galloway. It's away only as far as Carlos Rodriguez. Rafa Contreras lining one up. Oh, it's deflected by Narty. Surprised he's not knocked over by that. The game must be to bring on Nezovic for McGregor. I'm keeping Nezovic on the bench, by the way, just so I can use him against Exeter in the Papa John's trophy. Roberts. Galloway. Oh, it's a cracking save. It's cleared away only as far as Fran Ochoa. He's feeling himself this episode. And in this game, everyone's feeling themselves, really. Rodriguez messed it up there. Poor touch. It's blocked by Rodriguez. It's going to come to McGregor. Mills. Why is he... Oh, was it their foul? I'll go on Nezovic, fuck it. It's only 10 minutes left. They're going for a triple change. Mallon, Sosa, and I didn't see the other person, but it's 3 off, 3 on. And we will make our final change probably for today. Nezovic for Cochrane. Brilliant day from everyone involved at Hartlepool United. And we've still got one more game to go. Jones just knocks out the pitch. Touré's on, Simoes is on, and Vassell are on as well for Salford. And we brought on Savka Nezovic. Mills can't find a way through. That was a mad spell where I think we got 4 goals in about 12 minutes. It's maybe taking the title from Fran Ochoa's grasp here, the episode title. Oh, bollocks. Come on. Good job, Nezovic. I'm lunging all over the place like an idiot, like a drunk. It's not where I've run with Rodriguez. I'll take the ball back, though. And then play a piss poor pass. Moffat, catch up. Or don't. That should be Contreras anyway. Well, Rochdale are up against Exeter in the 88th minute, so Exeter are losing again. And we'll be within 3 points of the league leaders heading into the next episode. If that stays, Exeter can still get a late equaliser yet, but Rochdale are doing something very historic and very helpful for us. Howell. Bearing down on goal, knocks it to Rodriguez, and that will wrap up the game. As if it wasn't already. Call us Germany, call them Brazil, call it whatever you want. It's a 7-star performance from Hartlepool United, and Carlos Rodriguez does end up getting in on the act. 2-1 at the break, 7-1 at full time. It's been a fucking madness. And with just injury time minutes to go, it's going to be Hartlepool United's biggest win. At least in the during the reign of Jabu Tshabalala. Header is done by Hendry, but it's not going to matter. I'm just going to boot out the field, just in case the game tries to give Salford another chance. That will do it, referee. Bloody hell. Now, when I walked into this game against Salford, I did not expect a 7-1. However, we are now at the end of the game, and it's finished 7-1. So, I mean, I can't really complain. I'm just in a bit of disbelief, really, more than anything else. And with a huge win, 4 goals in 13 minutes, helping us to a 7-1 win over bloody Salford City, man. Mate, I'm in shock, really, to be honest. I don't know if that should have been a 7-1. I mean, off the expected goals, it should have been an 8-1 if you round it up, but 53 to 47 in terms of possession, 18 shots to 7, 7.6 expected goals to 1.3. If we get too many of those coming up, the sliders may have to be adjusted. But that might, I think that's just a freak result. Harry Howell went and got 4 bloody assists, and he's meant to be the goal scorer. But he did get man of the match. Goal and 4 assists for the showman himself, Harry Howell. 9.3 rating today. Ethan Roberts tearing up down the right hand side today with a goal and an assist and a 9.2. Ollie McGregor, I love him. I think I'm going to keep him as the starter right back for the rest of the season and put faith in him because he's been world class. Got the goal as well today. Another brilliant defensive performance. 8.1 for Ewan Galloway as well at the back. Jaime Arango getting 2 goals. Probably could have done a bit more today, but want to give Rodriguez some time as well. 7.7 for Arango, as well as giving Arango that game against Exeter in the Papa John's Trophy. 7.7 for Contreras, 7.6 for Rodriguez, who got another of the goals. Corcoran with an assist and a 7.6. Palacios with an assist and 7.4. And Curtis Mills with 7.4 and a goal as well. And then some of these players came on late, so we're not going to judge him too much, especially Fran Ochoa, who came on very late and didn't really have chance to do anything, to be honest. With Duncan, he had 5 shots, 4 saves, and a goal conceded. Not the worst performance, especially when you're winning 7-1, so it's not really a big deal. Their best player was Jesse Warren, the region, getting the goal and a 7.8, with Callum Morton assisting and getting 7.6. Some of these ratings you expect better from some of these players, really. Sosa does look like a good regen as well at that DM spot, so maybe keep an eye on him. Some of these talents for Salford are very, very good. And their goalkeeper, how did he do despite conceding 7? Got 6.7 to be fair. 13 shots, 6 saves, 7 conceded. It was just a matter of, like, damage limitation, and then they couldn't limit any more of the damage, and we just went bonkers. Crawley and Colchester having a fucking game of it as well. Jesus. I didn't see the Rochdale-Exeter result. Did Rochdale end up winning? They scored very late, so I wouldn't be surprised, but 7-1. And Ollie McGregor, fantastic. He is going to be the starter right back for the rest of the season. Because I don't see why not, really. One more game to go. What time are we on? 5 to 5. Sweet. Not too bad. A great win and a great performance from Arango. Kept a good team display. He's only content, but that's because he's not getting enough game time, and I'm trying to give him as much game time as I can because he's fucking good. But I want his rating to go up, and I want his ability to go up, so we are going to keep the loan, I think, that he's currently going to be sent on in January. But my god, Arango's fantastic. Lads up front were ruthless, yet 7-1. I don't think that was required, but at the same time, it just shows how far we've come with this team in 3 seasons. We were getting 7-1 by Salford, and now Salford are the ones getting 7-1. Madness. Chat here. Palacios was happy to get the game. He's still unhappy for whatever reason, but happy to get the game, and I told him he's had a good performance. But maybe he wants more games. I think Ewan Galloway wants in for this one. I would presume. Either that or he's going to say, yeah, the fucking dressing room thing. I'll just let you know, there's some discontent in the dressing room. It feels like the club's just drifting at the moment. Some of the boys aren't sure it's a team that can win anything this season. We are going to win something, hopefully. Maybe the league title, maybe the Papa John's, I don't know, but hopefully we can push into something. So where does that leave the table? Did Exeter lose? Or did they find the late equaliser? They did lose. I can't see, actually. They did lose. There we go. But we've... it's kind of annoying, because if we'd beaten Exeter, we'd be top. But because we didn't beat Exeter, we were in fact not top. And we still sit second. My God, what a scintillating victory though against Salford. They've been dropped down to 15th now, goal difference of -4, and I believe, if we go and check the OFICE here, that is our biggest win. It is a 7-1 win over Salford, December 2024. We still got a lot more conceded all time than we have won, and we've lost more than we've won all time. But that record will change as we continue with this career mode. That's not too bad. We'll eventually have more wins than losses. It's a certainty because if we want to get to the top, that's kind of how you have to go. But up next, then after that, Exeter with a narrow loss to Rochdale, us winning 7-1. I'm bloody confident, I'll tell you that much for free. May have lost them in the league, but in the cup, in the Papa John's Trophy, I don't really care, and I'll just go all out. Why not? But yeah, I don't know if Exeter will care about the Papa Johns either. They'll want to get promotion back to League One. So it's going to be a matter of which team will care less than the other. No, we're all seriousness. It's going to be the final game of today's episode. Take a look at the news then. New boy Oliver McGregor scores. It's a very special moment for any player, especially one like Oliver McGregor, who's come up through the ranks. Only recently promoted from the youth team, the homegrown boy was today's hero. An excellent all-around performance was capped off with a stunning first senior goal for the club. Obviously, just a start from me. I'm buzzing, said a happy Oliver McGregor after the game. And I'm happy for him. He's a fantastic player. And we have got 5 names, I think it says there, in the team of the week. Ewan Galloway, Oliver McGregor, Nicholas Palacios, Ethan Roberts, and Harry Howell, all making the team of the week. We've got the Champions League round of 16 draw. And a couple of headlines I'll talk about in a second before I yell. So that is the round of 16, if anyone's interested. Man United got Dortmund. Ooh. There's 5 English teams there. I'm not professional, but shouldn't there only be 4? I suppose if someone's won the Europa League in the top 4, the Prem, all went through. So I don't understand this. Hartlepool stuck in a rut. Not really sure how, because that was just after the 7-1. Hartlepool United haven't been in the best of form over the last few games, but that isn't worrying Galloway just yet. We haven't won as many games as we'd like recently, began the Hartlepool captain. Though I've put the Galloway captain, but that's fine. But we've got to remember back to our better performances in the past and replicate those victories now. I mean, realistically, we are doing well, and the game just likes to do these stupid headlines out of nowhere. The team of the week, or team of the year, I should say, defender shortlist. The predictions from the game are Trent, Marquinhos, Hernandez, and Laporte. Palacios impresses again. Palacios is one player very happy with his excellent run of forward at the moment. I'm playing really well right now. I'm really enjoying my football at Hartlepool. He told the assembled media after the game against Salford. It certainly seems the left winger will be on the team sheet for the foreseeable future if he can keep turning in this level of performance. And for whatever reason, I don't know why and I don't know how, but the Hartlepool team spirit sinks for whatever reason. Sources within the club have leaked news about an unhappy dressing room at Hartlepool United. Players said to be unhappy with the direction the club is taking under the current manager. The skipper is reported to be working hard to communicate with the coaching staff and improve morale in the squad. I don't think there's anything wrong with the morale in the squad. I don't know what this game's on. I don't know why the morale's content, to be honest. I'm assuming it's because of the fucking fact we didn't get bloody FA Cup or further in the FA Cup. But in the league, we're in second, only 3 points off the top. And in the Papa John's Trophy, we could beat the league leaders and deal them a blow in another competition. So I don't see the issue, really, but maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm just blind. I'll give Mancini a game, why not? I won this episode, but I guess Duncan didn't have me last episode. Then again, Mancini was good up until he wasn't, but I'll give him another try. Moffat will probably get swapped for Patterson, I think, actually, instead of Nkosi today. Probably give Moffat a full rest. There's going to be a lot of first teamers that get a full rest because I'll say it before and I say it again, I don't really care about this competition. Labohang needs to come in. He's not been in the game for a while. I think we're going to loan him. Mancini, Patterson, McGregor needs resting. So I suppose Nkosi will get... No, I'll give... You know what? Guzman hasn't played yet. We'll give Guzman a chance. It's probably going to be a bad idea. Nezovic stays in. And we'll have Cochrane for Mills on the bench. Arango starts alongside Bernard. Just to see what they're capable of.
Oh, should we try Bahar? You know what? Try Harkin. How tall is Harkin? Are they both tiny-ish? Well, Harkin is 5'10 and Arango is 5'11, so not tiny. Arango's taller than I thought he was, to be honest. Oh, rotating Palacios and Martinez. And I still am on the fence about what to do with Munoz, because he just doesn't feel good to use. So I think maybe we'll sell him on and get the cash in on that. Hansen will be on the bench. And do I give Chisco Medina a game? I don't want to be giving him a game because I think he'll be like, oh, I'll stay now. And that's not the case. So we'll give one with McDonald. McDonald and Hansen, why not? And we'll go like that for this game. Final game of today in the Papa John's Trophy second round against Exeter City. They look like they're going with a full team, so I think they maybe do want this a little bit more than we do, which is absolutely fine because I'm not really bothered too much. But I'll put in the effort, obviously. If I lose, I ain't going to lose sleep over it. So, final game of today then, once again at Victoria Park, taking on Exeter. This time it's in the Papa John's Trophy. Like I said, at Victoria Park, Hartlepool United versus Exeter City. I think I read the team out, didn't I? If I didn't, it's Mancini in goal, Patterson and Guzman as the fullbacks, McDonald and Hansen as the centre-backs, and McDonald captaining the side today. Malangu centre mid with Nezovic at cam, Palacios off the left, Martinez off the right, with Harkin and Arango leading the line here at Victoria Park. See what we can do with this team. I just realised I did the whole team sheet thing and I've not actually switched between team sheets. Oops. Absolutely ideal weather, apparently. United chance. Of course, for one reason and one reason only. They all like Manchester United, but they can't get there, so they support Hartlepool instead. I'm joking. Because of the mighty Hartlepool. A lot of lesser used players will get this chance to prove themselves when they deserve to stay in the squad or not. And don't get me wrong, I think most of them do. Just have a lot of room at the inn, so to speak. Alright. Five at the back, Exeter. Pain in the arse, Exeter, is what I should really be calling them. But they've got some tired players. If you keep using the team from the league. Using the same team, I should say, from the league. And we have enough depth to switch up when we want to, which is good. Arguably too much depth, but it's fine. At Victoria Park, final game today. Hartlepool United versus Exeter City in the second round of the Papa John's. Oh, let's just put on a bit of a show. Harkin, Malangu. Can't find a way through it. Harkin, okay, that's dumb. And probably a yellow as well, but okay. Caught by McDonald. It nearly bounced to Exeter anyway, even though my player was there. Got to get the ball normally. Martinez. Arango's asking for it. Good couple of goals in that last game against Salford, that 7-1 win. Harkin. First professional goal, maybe. Tests Blackman. Some of these players in the team, in fact most of them probably be going out on loan in January, so last chance to see if they're going to do any good for us before they go. Guzman, target but not found. Harkin, Martinez,
Oh, not a bad shot, but Blackman holds on. Not necessarily going to be a world beater, that one, unfortunately. Hansen with a cheeky tackle. It was a foul, yes, but that's not the point. And it's a goal for Exeter. Well, it's fine. I wrongly assumed one of my centre-backs would cover the middle. Like AI defending, probably. Should have helped me a bit more there, but it didn't. It's a good finish. Mancini can't do much about that. Ah, well. You know, it's like Papa John's, we can just focus on the league. That's absolutely fine by me, because it means we could go and get the league title. I doubt it, because Exeter, even though they've had a pretty shit run of form in the past couple of games, they are a good team. Funny thing is, they beat us and then lost their next two. We lost to them and won our next two. Weird how things work out. But it's a very rotated team, so if we do lose here, I'm honestly not even surprised. I'd be more surprised if we win. Good save by Mancini. It was a great ball in. Once again, the centre-back's not picking up the man. I don't know where Hansen's going, and McDonald, I think, was covering what Hansen was attempting. I don't know what Hansen was attempting to do, but just covering for Hansen there. I left Scott open with an opportunity. It did not go in. It was a concern. Blocked by Palacios. Martinez. Harkin. Bollocks. Malanga. Okay. Try it again then. Malanga wins it back. Patterson. Arango. Can't turn his man. Martinez will get that ball after the tackle's marking. Arango. Too many fucking defenders, man. Malanga just try to find space for something, but it's blocked because, of course, they've got half of Exeter back. Malanga. Nezovic. Arango. Back to Nezovic. Look at all these players, man. Malanga. Harkin. This is patience, it's best. Malanga! Yeah, fuck this, man. I want to lose. Not because my players are bad, but because they're just sitting everyone back. And it's boring as fuck. Bloody hell, Malanga. Just saying, fuck it, I'll give it a go. Switch it up a bit, because I'm getting bored of just fucking standing there. 2-0 Exeter. Of course it is. Why is their AI defending, like, help them a lot? My AI defending just does not do anything that I want it to. Should be shutting them down quicker. Should be doing a lot better there in kind of all cases. But it's now 2-0 Exeter. And honestly, that's fine. It's probably the most rotated team I've used since I started this career mode. I don't know if the board cared about Papa John's trophy, but they're not getting it. Guzman trying to find Martinez, who does get it and then gets tackled. Patterson picks it up here. Malanga. Harkin. Arango. Good save. Oh, it was the offside. Bollocks. Oh, barely, man. Just give him the break. Oh, that was a poor pass. Harkin was on it, like a car bonnet. Arango turns his man. Oh, but puts it wide because his Gibbs sucks. Bollocks. Definitely not mad. I am mad, but still, I digress. McDonald, Harkin, Arango. They're using the full first 11 in the Papa John's. I'm using the most rotated side I've used in my life. I ain't really fuming, but I would like, you know, something to show that I've been here rather than me getting buried. Donald closes it down. Guzman brings it away. It's a tackle, and it's a shot, and it's wide or over. Something's happened. Nombe puts it over the top. McDonald. Patterson. Into Malanga. We're just going to have to try and keep pushing as much as we can with these players. And it could be Nezovic that gets us back in, but it's a good save again from the goalkeeper, who is a very good goalkeeper. So ultimately, I'm not surprised. Malanga. It's going to be a block, I was going to say. Arango's had an attempt there, it's blocked. And I'm really... Again, I do say I'm not bothered. But I'm also thinking about how I'm going to score 2 past the team where probably won't score 1 with these players, but, you know. And these players just sit back all... Their team just sits back all day. McDonald. Good fall to Patterson. Martinez. Can't... What the... Okay, right. Hold on. Why have both men committed? Oh, dear. Oh, bollocks. Oh. Alright, then. You can shoot like that all day. I'm not worried, mate. Although I am 2-0 down, so I'm slightly worried. I have to bring on the ringers. I don't mind. But I don't really want to. That's a good pass. Just a bit heavy. The idea was good. Actually, it was a good idea. The pass was not the one. Martinez. Arango. Try to find Harkin, but I'm backwards and off balance, so it's not going to happen, is it? You only get that luxury if you're an AI. You can pass off balance, and it worked perfectly. Hansen to Malanga. Oh my fucking days, that's not the pass I wanted, but Harkin's a phenomenal tackle. Might not be a striker, but my god, is he a defensive midfielder? Harkin can't get a touch and turn and shot off. Nezovic. Martinez, back to Nezovic. Harkin, again closed down. They're just always there. These guys are using their first team. I'm not surprised I'm losing. Arango, he's on. Harkin, he's not on. Bollocks. I thought he was on. I say thought, I more hoped he was on. Well, the Papa John's Trophy run was a run. We haven't won a game in this tournament yet. Drew our fucking group stage matches and we're losing to Exeter, so... Maybe one more chance for the break. Malanga. Harkin takes a heavy touch for no reason and they win the ball. Two 0 down at the break. I'm not surprised because we are using the dregs of the Hartlepool team and Arango. But ultimately, I was coming in expecting to lose this. But you just never know, right? You just never know. Crazier things have happened. 1-0 to Colchester over Peterborough. 1-0, or 1-1 I should say, between Crewe and Lincoln. 0-0 between Birmingham and Northampton. 0-0 between Rochdale and Tranmere. 1-1 between Derby and Morecambe. 0-0 between Charlton and Walsall. As we continue to read down, it's 0-0 between Wigan and Gillingham and 0-0 between Cheltenham Town and Stevenage as well. So, match facts at the break. We are getting pummeled, but it shouldn't really be the case because we've had our chances. We've just not been accurate with them. 62 to 38 turns of possession, 9 shots to 6. 2.1 expected goals to 1.9 though in favour of Exeter, and they have the lead somehow. But I've got faith in those stats, you know. I didn't realise our stats were so good. I thought we'd done a shitter that game, or that first half, but you know what? I've got belief until they score a third, and then I'm going to just cry. McDonald with a tackle. Martinez. Arango. Go on, Harkin. Okay. So, Arango, what you want to do is put a good ball through there, and then Harkin might get a chance. But, of course, it hasn't happened. Did do a little fally-wally there, but we won the ball back. Arango, Harkin. Just hoping Arango get back into position, but might not need to. Good save. Corner. The Hartlepool. And I don't know what happens if we get a draw. Does it go straight to penalties? I don't think we'll find out, but I'm just curious. My voice went there. Try to find Guzman. Harkin! Oh, fuck's sake. If Kite hadn't looked that, it might have snuck in. Bruv, we're doing well with these group of players. Just unlucky. They bring on the big names. Who have we got? When I say big names, who have we actually got? Sar, Munoz, Ochoa, Cochrane, Galloway. You know what? Game changers, maybe one of them. Maybe should have brought on Howell or Rodriguez for the bench, but I didn't have Sar on the bench the previous game, so. Hansen! Oh no. Arango knocks it to Harkin. Palacios! Oh, this fucking goalkeeper. Obviously, he's a former Chelsea goalkeeper. He's going to be good. And when I say former Chelsea goalkeeper, I don't think he made an appearance for them, but he was at Chelsea. So that's what I really mean. Palacios. Towards Hansen. It's still not going to go in. Sorry about that. We are back. Malanga. Palacios. Arango. That's not what I want to do. We'll take the throw though. We have been all over Exeter to kick off the second half. I reckon if we bring on a couple of the big names, we got this. Like, genuinely. Guzman. Nezovic. Run all the way in. Malanga got in the way, but Nezovic just kept the ball under pressure. Harkin. Oh, for fuck's sake. Too many players back. Arango. Oh, there we go. Jaime Arango. Who else? He's a lot of fucking opportunities today, but finally he's found the back of the net. I really want to keep this kid around. Every time I use him, I'm more into, you know, not letting that long go through. But he won't start, and he needs starts, which is why I'm still so conflicted. He's still fourth choice here. It goes Howell, Rodriguez, Sar, Arango. And even though I'll get a good amount of games, won't get enough. I'm gonna have to. We'll have to make a decision on that as a chat room, as a community next time. But I'm really thinking Arango stays around, and I'm just need to find reasons not to keep him around. If they get third, it is dead and buried. But good save from Mancini, prevents it for now. Blocked by Guzman. If we're around 70 minutes and we're still chasing the game, we'll bring some of the names on. Because as much as I didn't want this before, I kind of do now. I'm a sucker for a comeback victory if we can get one. Ball in though, saved by Mancini. Not away. Palacios closes it down. The league leaders make their first change of the night. Scott for Brown. Not got their full 11 then. Brown's more their main striker, I think, unless Scott's the main striker. I don't know. Either way, they brought on a good option. And I've got issue to take with this. It woke up in the instant replay. But I've just got to, I just need to watch this back. I'm trying to be McDonald here. And it's put me as, am I Hansen? I mean, it's just because I'm behind Diabate or Diakate, whatever his name is. We definitely bring the big names on now. But yeah, I feel a bit robbed a little bit there. What we're going to do is do this, and then we're going to do this. No offense to Munoz, I don't have the confidence. Alright. But Diabate makes it 3-1.
which is a bit annoying. It's a good header. There's no doubt about it. It's a fantastic header. It's just, I want it to be McDonald and it wouldn't let me switch, and that's kind of, I don't know if McDonald would have won it. That's kind of my issue with that one. It put me as Hansen, who was behind the man, rather than McDonald, who I wanted to control, who would have been in front of the man. So we have got the big names coming on now. I was going to give him a bit longer, but fuck it, why not? Sar. Okay, that's why not. We should have just kept fucking harking on. Okay. Good effort. Sorted out, loaded Mancini there. Palacios. Arango. Not the pass I want to do, but that's okay. Back to Arango. Nah, this man is a talent. I'm wondering, do we give Arango the episode title or do we give the 7-1 the episode title? I'm torn. If Arango gets a hat trick, it's going to go Arango. Of course, if it's not a hat trick for Arango, I'll give it the 7-1. But Arango is a fucking talent. We're going to have a serious conversation about keeping him around, and I mean that. I say that every time he scores. And the more he scores, the more he contributes, the more I'm leaning towards keeping him around. 3-2 now. Patterson can't win that, and McDonald's now committed. Cochrane's there. Ochoa now. Sar. Arango. Oh, he can't find a way through. Oh, Blackman nearly messed up though. I wish we had Sar about to chase that down. That should be mine, and it will. Palacios has moved sides now with Ochoa coming on. I feel like we need more of the pace with Palacios than the lump of Munoz. Good save. Oh, you love to see it. You absolutely love to see it. Rebound goals. Oh, when do I get mine then? It's been a good episode, to be honest. We lost to Exeter in the league, but otherwise we've won. And in this, it's the Papa John's Trophy, where I've thrown pretty much the reserve team, maybe even the third string team on. Exeter have gone for their starting 11. Top of the league, Exeter have gone for their starting 11 here, so they are destroying us a little bit. But rebound goals, you always look forward to them. And we're going to have a conversation about Arango, because he has been fantastic this episode. And I'm wondering, do we take him out, do we let his loan go through, or do we keep him around? Because I'm more of the opinion of keeping him around the more we go on. Ochoa. Send him to the shops. We're going to need 4 goals now. Can't find a way through. This game's a bloody joke, innit? I've fought my arse off for this, even though I didn't want to. And it's just going to go Exeter's way because they've got better players on. I'm using my probably third string side for most of it. Players that haven't played a professional game before, but Arango has, and it's going to be a hatch. He's not going this loan. We're cancelling the loan. We're cancelling the loan. He doesn't get to leave. He is too bloody good. Jaime Arango, remember the name. Hat trick now. And every time I see us down and out, Arango gets us back into it. We're going to bring on Munoz in the midfield. Cancel loan, absolutely. He ain't going anywhere now. I've got to give him more game time though. I can't just keep him out the side. I'm going to have to be strict to myself to not say, well, Sar and Rodriguez, Howell get it all the time. Arango's going to have to come in. Because once you see the stat board at the end of this on the squad hub, it is ridiculous. This is the last game of the episode, by the way, I should mention as well, Jordan. You're quite late to it, but it'll be uploaded as usual. You can do a little catch up on it. 5 goals for Arango in this tournament, and it might not even be done there. Laying it off to Palacios. Could be the equaliser, but Diabate and Blackman combination stops it.
Oh, come on, boys. Heart rate's pathetic. I know at the start I don't want the Papa John's trophy, but when you get a game like this and a player playing like Arango is, it's going to be really annoying if we don't win it. Ball in towards Sar. It's away. Only as far as McDonald it looks like. Sar's not going to get there before Key though. And they get the ball gone only as far as Patterson this time. That's an awful touch. That is a world-class bad touch. Hansen does well. Patterson. Sar. Arango. I was going to go the other way, but I thought the defender would read it, man. It's going to be a heartbreak if we don't get something out of this now with Arango getting a hat-trick, man. Okay. The game wouldn't let me switch to McDonald there. That was exciting. Over 3 hours for a few games in, yeah. Fine, finalmente game. The game wants me to bring on Galloway for Arango. I know Galloway used to be a striker, but let's not take the piss here. Header in. Oh, Palacios, get it gone, please. Without any drama. Thank you. Cochrane. See when I press A there, FIFA? Do it for me, please. I can't reach into the game and do it myself, can I? McDonald. Ochoa. Arango. Sar's on. Sar's gone off! Why? Why have you gone off? Just hold your run, mate. Let me control the ball, hold the run, and you could go through and be a hero. But no, you've been a little bitch. Oh, give me injury time like nobody else because I fucking deserve it. Alright. Sweeney. Towards Nombe. I don't know why McDonald hasn't got in front there, but he hasn't. 7 minutes. Cut out by Guzman. We don't get to keep the ball though. Why would we? Offside. We've got 6 minutes to go, boys. I don't think we're going to do it, but... Oh my god, Arango's made a star of himself this episode. He does every episode. So the professional footballer doesn't understand the rules of football. Doesn't keep himself onside. He's like, I'll run off. Right, we've got time, boys. Come on. No fucking around here. Just remember, this is a second string Hartlepool team going against the first string Exeter team who are top of the league. Exeter have already beaten us once this episode. Cochrane. Arango. Into Sar, please. Please. Oh, it's too heavy. It's too fucking heavy. Of course it is. Right when I need it to be accurate. It's not accurate, of course. Why would it be? Cochrane. Arango. Sar. Please be on. Oh, it's a... Fuck off, man. This goalkeeper. Oh. Oh, well, you know what? We gave it our all. Only so much you can do. Sar's... I don't know, I've not finished that, to be honest. A fantastic save. Right, let's find a big man and hope he scores it. Ochoa. Towards Sar. No. Cochrane. Oh, why have we not won the header? Keep it alive, Guzman. Not like that, Guzman! Oh my god. That might be the worst pass I've seen in my life, and they're going to go in. Bastard. What's up, Kurdish? We're in the Papa John's trophy, and we nearly saved it. But this game just wants to give every other team a cup run besides us. It's been months since the last time. Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen you, mate. But welcome back. But Arango ain't going anywhere. That's what I've learned from this game. I don't care about the score because it was a stupid game that we deserved to win. And you look at the stats and you probably agree. 57 to 43 in terms of possession, 18 shots to 14, and 5 expected goals to 4.3, and yet somehow we've lost. Although I suppose it's a blessing in disguise because we can focus on the league now. Man of the match goes to who else? Fucking Arango. He's a madman. He is not going anywhere on his loan. We're cancelling that loan. Jaime Arango with a hat-trick and an 8.6. Still wasn't enough, man. How? Ronnie Harrison put in a good defensive shift, but still wasn't enough. Maybe should have had Duncan instead of Mancini, but it's the way we go. Rest of the team doing quite well as well, but the Malango assist and the 2 Sar assists are what gave Arango his hat-trick. 6.9 for Malango. 6.6 for Sar, but he came on late. And if it weren't for those players we brought on, we might not have been in that situation. That's similar to the Wimbledon one where we got knocked out of the FA Cup. They just got undeserved bullshit and they went for... But it's fine. If there was a competition I didn't care about the most, it's this. I just thought we could have maybe pulled off something special. A goal and an assist from Nombe in 8.5. Debate with a goal in 8.2. Sparks with an assist in 7.9. Hernandez with an assist in 7.9. Scott with a goal, I should say, in 7.6. And then Harry Kite with a 7.5 and a goal as well. This goalkeeper needs to get steroid checked, honestly. 9 shots on his goal, 6 saves, 3 conceded, but that fucking save at the end, madness. Probably be gone for another 3 weeks. Exams. No worries, mate. Best of luck in your exams. And of course, you can always catch up on the series on YouTube if you can't make it to the streams. But our goalkeeper, Mancini, he did as well as he could, really, to be fair. But I'm still so annoyed. That rebound goal, if that rebound goal doesn't happen... 11 shots, 7 saves, 4 conceded. And we do take an L again. But honestly, it was a fun match. And it means we can focus on the league. So I'm not too bothered. I'm less bothered than I was with the FA Cup. That reminds me of the Kolo Muani 1v1 save from Martinez in the World Cup final. Just as important of a trophy as well. If not more of an important trophy, to be honest. His name gets him pulled over a lot. Oh dear. Good luck with those exams. Yeah, good luck with them. Fingers crossed you get all the grades you need. Do you miss a chance to progress today? We could have done much more. Exactly. The game knows. Harkin probably shouldn't have started today, but at the same time, I didn't give a shit until I did. Give me something about Arango. You gotta give me something about Arango. The man got a hat-trick. You gotta be questioning how he hasn't fucking... Yeah, there we go. Ended up beating today, but it was an incredible hat-trick from Arango. I've gotta keep... I've gotta keep this fucking player about. Arango's exceptional. His hat-trick should have been enough to win us the game, but, you know, when they get... FIFA will decide what it wants. Both of our losses this episode have come to Exeter, but otherwise it's been a very good episode, to be honest. Outside of the Exeter games, it's been a fantastic episode. So I have no complaints. Alex Jones, man who probably won't get back into the squad, we'll just sell him for 200k, because we won't get much more for him. I think he hit his potential of 57, which is god-awful. But anyway, that's how the league's looking at the end of the episode. Not too shabby. We did have a little bit of struggling with the defence, but we did get a humongous win today, which really helps the goals scored kind of column there. And we're back winning 3 points of Exeter City. We're in second. Exeter sit top on 43. Tranmere in that final automatic spot on 37. Bradford, Grimsby, Mansfield and Colchester are the teams in the playoff spots. And as we continue to read down, the rest of the teams are as follows. The bottom two, I believe, are... it's not Stevenage. It's Barrow and Crawley currently at the bottom. In the FA Cup, of course, we got knocked out. Who would we have faced? Oh, it hasn't happened yet. Did Wimbledon win their game? No, they lost, so... Bristol Rovers, okay. Carabao Cup, we got knocked out round one. We can't get past the early rounds in the Cups. But at the moment, it's not a big... big problem. Because we are trying to win the league this season. And we can focus on the Cups as we go around. Cambridge did beat Everton in a penalty shootout. Bristol beat us, so Bristol City. And the quarterfinals now are Southampton, West Brom, Spurs, Liverpool, Norwich, Brentford, and Blackburn, Chelsea. Please don't tell me United lost to an embarrassing team. Okay, right, that's fine. I mean, in real life, that would be an embarrassing team. But in game, that's okay. Alright, sweet. And then the Papa John's Trophy, we just got so unlucky despite having one of the best young players in the world, I think, to be honest, if I'm being real with you. Exeter will face Carlisle in the next round, but... Arango hat-trick wasn't enough, man. I know Exeter... Oh, Exeter because of TikTok. I can't read. Yeah, they're a good team on this game, and they're in League One in real life, I think, aren't they? I can't remember, honestly. It's been a while since the end of the season. They might have got relegated, for all I know. But no, they're a decent team, and they deserve to be top. But my God, what an episode! Incredible story this episode. It's been an up and down, left and right combo today. We started off with a 4-1 win against Sutton in the league before losing 2-1 to the league leaders Exeter, which is kind of annoying. Chelsea's more embarrassing, I know, but in the game they got a good team, so I'll take it. Then we beat Crewe 2-1 in a match where it should have been 7-1. And then we won 7-1 after that, so we'll take that. And 4-3 loss in the cup against Exeter. Bit of pain, but we know someone who's going to be a star, and he is getting his loan cancelled. I don't care. Where are you? Can I cancel the loan? Arango, where are you? I should have just done from top to bottom. There's too many players in this squad, man. Such an inflated squad. Oh, I can't. Oh, I have to cancel it when he goes, don't I? Oh, but that means we're going to lose his stats. Oh no. Is there any way I can cancel this before it goes through? I don't want him gone now. I think I can't cancel it. We'll lose his stats, but I'll make sure to check his stats before we go. Before he goes, and we'll check his stats anyway at the end of this episode because we're coming up to the end of it now. In terms of the top scorers, Howell is up there on 13. Rodriguez now in second on 12. So Howell has got a bit of competition from his strike partner, and with other players for Hartlepool in here, we've got Sar on 7. And I'm surprised Arango's not made it in here yet, but he's just not enough league time, so that's probably why. Howell also now top assister after getting 4 assists in one game. That 4 assist performance coming from the Salford game. And Ochoa now on 8, but still there. Rodriguez on 6, Mills on 5. And he got his first goal today, did Curtis Mills, so I'm happy with that. And then 4 assists each for Roberts, Sarr, and Cochrane. Goals and assists coming from all over the park at the moment, and in terms of clean sheets, we ain't there because we suck at defending. But the top goal scorer, the top goalkeeper, I should say, is Blackman with 11 clean sheets for Exeter. No wonder he's so good. Lewis there for Bradford, but the one I'm more intrigued about here is Battersby for Grimsby. He's got 4 clean sheets in 4 games. He's not even legal. Duncan has 3, and I'm pretty sure Mancini had 2 last episode, but he's just come off the list there. And then for the squad hub, this is how the numbers are looking. Pretty good, to be honest. Now the team's kind of all pitching in. 24 games is the most for anyone in this squad, and it's Nezovic who will be going because he's just too good. But been a lot of appearances while I was here. Top goal scorer goes to Howell with 14 goals. Rodriguez with 12. Arango has 10 in 10, by the way. Only 2 behind Rodriguez in 12 less games. And I'm going to be upset because we'll lose those stats, but I will make sure we have them on record. Sar with 7. Ochoa with 5. He's had a fantastic episode today. And the contributions are fantastic from him. Roberts as well. He's coming along now. Decent episode from him too. 4 goals from him. 2 for Galloway, 2 for Nezovic, and 2 for Cochrane. 1 for McGregor, Malangu, Watkins, who's out on loan at Mansfield still, Mills, Martinez, and Palacios. As for assists, the most assists as well come from Harry Howell now, with 9 assists for the Welshman. He's only 17 years of age, and I don't know what his potential is now, but he is still growing, so maybe his potential's gotten better. 8 for Ochoa, 7 for Rodriguez, 6 for Sar, 5 each for Cochrane, Roberts, and Mills. 3 for Malangu, 2 for Nezovic, Arango, Palacios, and Alonso, as well as Munoz on 2 as well. And 1 assist each from Martinez, Duncan, Carpenter, and nobody else has got any contributions. But they've not played a lot of games, so that's fine. Do you think Messi will destroy MLS? Absolutely. Probably. I'm scared of when it'll happen, to be honest. But I'm not really fussed about the MLS, but I suppose it'll bring a lot more eyes to that league. So, to wrap up today, I'll show you what we've got on Monday for the next Career Mode episode. Gillingham to kick off with at home. We then play Tranmere away. After that, we will be in the January transfer window, and we'll have some decisions to make with Colchester, Grimsby, and Leyton Orient games all falling in that episode as well. And then as we go through, we've got Bradford going down the line, and then the next Exeter game, which could still be a title decider when it comes around, is the 22nd of February. 2025, so mark your calendars, ladies and gents. to close it out, I've got the news, and my voice is going, so I'm glad this is the end. There's a preview there for Sutton and Wimbledon, which doesn't affect us in any way. And David Harkin makes senior debut. He's only just graduated from the youth team into senior football, but David Harkin put in his first performance today. He's young and full of potential. We've not seen much of him in first team action, but we can soon expect to see a lot more. I think a loan deal is on the cards for him. And otherwise, I think that's all the news. That top 11 was from when we beat Salford, 7-1 with Galloway, McGregor, Palacios, Robertson, Howell all involved. This team is cooking with gas, and I'm happy to oversee it. 3 points off the top and plenty of time to go. So a title race is well and truly on. I'm excited for this, and I'm really happy that this team is not cooking. I just wish we were a bit more confident defensively, but ultimately today it's not mattered too much. You can come on Monday. Sweet, I'd love to see you there, Kurdish, if you can make it, mate. If not, then of course the videos are on the YouTube channel as well, so don't be upset if you miss out. But ladies and gentlemen, that will wrap up another episode of the Hartlepool United Career Blood for today. I hope you guys have enjoyed. I will see you we'll see you on Sunday for the second part of the Bolton rebuild, and I will see you on Monday for some more Hartlepool United Career Mode where we attempt to continue this title race. Hope you guys enjoy your weekend, and peace.